manages to track it down. James on the drive.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
Phoenix has to foul. And a pinnacle ball throws it down. And a foul.
Benavidez control his emotions in what's been a very emotional week.
It's not Charlo just dropped Lubin. Jermell Charlo has just vanquished Erickson Lubin.
And I killed him for the bread.
I'm pound for pound the baddest man throwing down. Right. Praise be to Allah.
There you go. What's up? As y'all come in here, hit the like button, man. I'm waiting for a little bit more people to get up in here, man. Hit the like button, man. Subscribe. As y'all can see, this background is the new background for my other channel that I will be moving to. I will be moving on from this channel sooner than you know it. As you all know, like I said a year ago, I was demonetized, so I'm gonna be moving my content over there, you know, and sharing y'all the best content and giving y'all the best that I can as far as content goes over on my other channel, Boxaholic. So make sure y'all go sub up over there because we will be going live over there really soon. I will be dropping a whole lot more consistent content over there, and we'll be going live more, you know, just to overall grow my fan base. But with that being said, we got some news, y'all. It's getting real chippy. I'll say that. It's getting real chippy. I was up at around 2 o'clock. I seen the video. I know we all seen it. Of Shakur, Stevenson, and Devin Haney going at it, right? But before I get to the tweets, which I should get to the tweets first, then the video, but I think we should just start it off with the video, right? You know, let me know in the comments if y'all can see my screen. I'm about to share it right now. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. If you can see my screen, let me know. Give me the green light, and I'll show the video, and we will go from there. Let me know who's in the building, man. Who's in the building? Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of the above, man. Let me know if y'all can see my screen, and I will be playing the video. You can see it, all right. Let me know if you can hear this. I can't hear it? Okay, I'm going to try another way. I will try another way. But I just think the whole situation it was inevitable, bro. These two guys been going at it. You know, I assume they want to fight each other. You know, we going to get into all that. We going to get into all of that. Let me just find another way to share this video with y'all. Hold up. Give me a second. Bear with me. All right, let me know now. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it still? And can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear this?
You know what I'm saying? The first thing that I don't even know how it happened because we thought that we was getting points. You dig what I mean? Because Core is a Olympian. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas, y'all, nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie. In the shit, it was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer. Always up. If you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it was. All the way up until now, bro. That's why I told you. I said, inside the weight classes, when we move it, just like niggas is moving now, brother, if it's too hot at 30, we already ready to go to 40, bro.
All right. I know y'all all heard that, and I know Devin. I mean, Bill tried to clean that up on the Boxing Voice this morning. I don't know how any of y'all took it, right? Maybe I listened to that out of context. But when he said, "Oh, if it get hot at 30, we already ready to move to 40," it kind of sounded like he meant 135. Devin being at 135, and then they'll move to 140 if it gets too hot at 35. That's how I took it, right? Then on the boxer voice, he says, "Oh, I guess he says he was talking about Shakur. You know, if at 130, if it's too hot, he could move straight to 140 and face Devin Haney." I don't take it as that. That clearly makes no sense to me. Because at the time, I don't even think he said this was 4 years ago. If this was 4 years ago, this video, what you talking about Shakur Stevenson moving from 130 all the way up to 140 to fight Devin Haney? If Devin Haney, this is before Devin Haney was even a WBC champion, I believe. Because this was 4 years ago. So that quite makes no sense. Hold on, let me shout out the comment section first. My apologies. Last name first. Salute, much respect to you. I don't know how to pronounce that name, with all due respect, but shout out to you, brother. Thank you for coming, and thank you for letting me know if you could hear the video and if you could see it. Space Time Theory here. What's good? Salute. Thank you for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? But back to what you talking about. I don't take what Bill Haney said as he was talking about Shakur moving from 130 to 140 to face Devin Haney. Whatever he even said to defend himself for this video, it wasn't quite clear to me. I think he needs to explain that again. Whenever the opportunity presents itself, he needs to explain that again, because that did not sound good, bro. That did not sound good. Bill Haney has lost a lot of credibility because he retracted. Okay, he won't be back up. What's up, my G? Corey Collins, what's good, bro? Salute. Yeah, whatever Bill Haney said right there, it didn't sound good. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm fair. I keep it down the middle. You know, it's a lot of people that tell me, "Oh, Devin Haney, he really don't want to fight this guy. He really don't want to fight that guy." Devin Haney has shown me nothing of the sort that he doesn't want to fight a particular guy. You know, there's no actual concrete proof that he doesn't want to fight a particular guy. I just can't give y'all that. You know, I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan. I'm not, you know, what can I say? A huge advocate of Devin Haney, like he's this, you know. I'm not doing none of that. But I will say that Devin Haney has shown me nothing that he doesn't want to fight the best. You know, he's shown me nothing. His last fight, he just fought Vasily Lomachenko. I mean, what could we say? Now he's about to fight Regis Program allegedly. What more can I say? What I will say is his father is really not. He's really not. He's creating some doubt with Devin Haney is what he's doing. He's creating some doubt with the things that he says that comes out of his mouth. You know, he's Devin's mouthpiece. Devin's not really speaking for himself. Bill Haney is that guy that's speaking for him and stuff like that. Yeah, that sounded wild, not gonna lie. Yeah. Bill Haney is Devin Haney's mouthpiece. He's speaking for him. He's saying blase, squaze. But ultimately, he, on the Boxing Voice today this morning, he was talking about how they sent the contract to Shakur Stevenson, which is a fact, and they was going through the politics of it, or the case may be. They said they didn't even get 50-50 with Cambosos. So he did ask Shakur Stevenson how much millions would he want to participate in the fight with Devin Haney for the Undisputed Championship, right? And I guess Shakur kept saying he wants 50-50. And I guess Bill Haney was like, nah, he can't be serious. What's the real offer? You know, because I guess he was talking through Shakur's management team. I don't know whether it be Jay Prince or whatever. And that conversation was being had. And Shakur said he stood firmly on that. I want 50-50. You know, and that they weren't able to come to an agreement on that. So the fight fell through. So now we're here with these people. Let me go to the other video. Matter of fact, let me finish playing this.
The only thing now, I just be seeing like his father just be talking outside of his character. I know like Bill for a long time, and with Bill is usually a lot of respect from him for me. Like I done heard him say a lot of stuff about me in a super respectful manner, and now it's like maybe that's why I say it's a business now. Mm-hmm. So now you gotta pay attention. Maybe he's trying to sell the fight, or like trying to get the fans.
And let me say this as well, bro. and I don't know why I want to say this, but I just gotta say this. Shakur Stevenson is what people think Devin Haney is. Shakur Stevenson, to me, you know, is a special fighter. You know, Devin Haney, I think he's very talented. But I distinguish talented from special. I think Shakur Stevenson is a special fighter. Whatever, despite what you may think or how any other guys in here may feel, that's just my belief. You know, if they fight, I really think Shakur Stevenson to show Devin Haney that he's better than him. You know, but that's not what we're here to discuss. Though we are here to discuss, you know, the back and forth between him and Devin Haney, right? I'm sure you all seen it. I seen it when the video first popped up at 2 in the morning. You know, shout out to Fight Hype. Let me read some of these comments. JB, salute. Thank you for coming through, bro. As always. You know what I'm saying? Yahuda says, salute, fam. It's pronounced Yahuda. Yahuda, okay. Bill and Devin Haney have lost credibility because Bill said earlier this year that Devin wasn't leaving 135. He did say that. He did say it's a lot of wishy-washy shit with him, man. I gotta be honest, man. It's a lot of changing his mind and all of that. La Jessica, the queen, salute. Athletic Mind in the chat. As you can see, I wrenched a couple people up. La Jessica is one of them. You know, JB's been wrenched. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you want to wrench over here, all you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, is really just be a main supporter of the channel. You know, be a consistent supporter. You know, I've seen La Jessica a lot lately. You know what I'm saying, and she's really been supporting. So definitely, you know, wrenches will be given out over here. You know, they will be given out over here. Carly, salute. Athletic Mind in the chat, salute. Let me get to this video right here. This is the back and forth between them. Wait. That's not it. That's the last part of it. Okay. Now this is how this all started.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to get in and get away.
This is how this all started. Okay, boom. All right. There was this video of Shakur Stevenson and some clown, I don't know who he is, DS Smooth, talking about how he's Devin Haney's cousin, and you know, I guess Shakur was doing the Ryan Garcia challenge with this dude, hitting him to the body pads or whatever, and Shakur was like, "Oh, you say you Devin cousin, right? So let me hit you, whatever the case may be, whatever, but not really that relevant." Then Devin shares the video and says, "Bruh, getting more and more corny." So that's what started this shit, you know. Then that's where it gets spicy. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, from Brick City, he out here in New York, man. Hey, he out here from New York, man. Brick City, man. He ain't playing. He says you will be. He said you will be just like your B-ass father and shut the F up for I post him talking crazy. And he did. And that's the video I just showed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Carly, Meet Joe Chill, Travis Bryant. Salute. Gotta salute the chat. And you look, man. I get it. You know, look, and I hate to be the guy to be critiquing their back and forth, but Devin brings up this man's mama. Now we know how it gets with one mama's brother. When you bring up the father, it's not really as sensitive, you know, because that's a man. He could defend himself to the same way you could. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, still your parent. But the mama is different, man. He says your mama BP clothes. I'ma just keep it unfiltered. Your mama a bitch pussy, clout chasing ass nigga, steady trying to ride the next nigga wave. Post that little video you keep talking about. Broke bum bitch. You know, he's saying all that. He brought up his mom, and I get why he ain't bring up the dad for various reasons. We should all know why. You know, Shakur's father is no longer with us and things of that nature. So, you know, I get why he ain't do that. That would have really started some shit. You know, so he did bring up his mom. You know, I do expect something to happen when these guys are in the same vicinity of each other and I hope it gets broken up. I don't want to see these guys, you know, if they do, you know, have a little scuffle in the bathroom, like Bill Haney say, okay, that whatever, you know, behind closed doors, nobody know about, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying, settle like men, you know, whatever. But I think they should get in that motherfucking ring and show us what's what, because this fight can happen, y'all. This fight can happen. I want it to happen. I really want it to happen. Devin Haney's going. I don't know if what's going on with him and Regis in the negotiations, but I really want to see this fight more. This is a better fight in my opinion. But we got to say that Devin Haney is having a hard time making the weight. So if he does fight Shakur Stevenson, I feel like he will have that in the back of his head, like, you didn't fight me 100%. You fought a weight drain version of me, or whatever the case. So let me read these comments. Thanks, fam. Love your work. Definitely get the Watermark app for your craft. Appreciate you, Queen. The Boxing Scholar, now they got to fight. Absolutely, Boxing Scholar. Only way to resolve it, facts. Get paid for it. Facts. Man, they have to get in the ring. Facts, Queen. This would be a great fight. Devin won the few that actually have a chance to beat Shakur. I don't agree with that. I really don't. The only person to me from 135 to 140 I could beat him is Tank. And we all know Tank ain't really fighting nobody, but can't take away the talent of Tank Davis. You know, you can't take that. That's right there is the next big fight in boxing right there. That's the next Spence Crawford right there, you know, down the line. Or even right now, that's a huge fight, bro. That fight is more realistic than Bud versus Canelo. Yeah, Devin not coming back to 35, him and Tank. I want to see Shakur versus Ortiz. Oh, yeah, that'll be good too. But let's get back to this. It's a lot more we got to get to. Let's get back to this, though. Now hit the like button, man, and subscribe to my new channel, Boxing Hall. We'll be doing content over there. We'll be moving on from this channel.
That 25.
All right, now there's another video of a little bit more going on between them. Let me go to that. All right. Mind you, Shakur Stevenson, he's supposed to be fighting Frank Martin, isn't he?
Natural? Is it? Thank you, man.
Isn't he supposed to be fighting Frank Martin, y'all? Shakur Stevenson? That's a good fight too, man. Frank gonna get done the worst way, but that's gonna be a good fight too, man. All right. Oh man, I didn't even see this. That Shakur said this. He says, if it's too hot, we already ready to go to 40, brother. And nigga, you tweeting about me? How I'm clout chasing you? Oh man. And I didn't record that video, nor did I tell a nigga who was with me to record that shit. 100. And now I better not ever catch you by yourself anywhere, because I'm smacking the shit out of you. Make sure you tell your security, never leave your side, bitch ass nigga. Man, this is some shit, man. It's some shit. All right, here we go. Me and you could go somewhere and fight for real, and I'll bet that 25% I'll whip your ass. Man. Devin ain't never gonna let your 25% go, boy. See you soon. Hey, the thing about this shit is very likely to happen. These two getting into a scuffle. Man, they on the same network, man. Or did Devin? Oh yeah, Devin. He is in talks to fight Regis. So that would that be on the zone? You know, I ain't in too much of what they got going on like that. I don't know particularly how that's gonna work or whatever. But I do know he was with Top Rig. Is he still with Top Rig? I don't know, because he had talks to fight Regis, who was exclusively fighter for the zone. But you know, all right. Let me get some of these comments. He gonna stop Frank Warren. Ooh, you think so? Yeah, I think he gonna beat him relatively comfortably. But stop him, damn. I pick a Shakur over both. Tank has better chance than Devin. Facts, I agree. Frank about to get smoked easy. Yeah, I agree. Devin might be able to hang for real, but after Loma fight, I don't know. Ooh, Devin be at the mob tie parties. I think Jake Prince will squash it. Okay. Hope these boys remember to keep it boxing. Yeah, keep it boxing. That's important. That's something that needs to be echoed into the YTBC, because a lot of these dudes get all emotional about this boxing talk and I'll pull up on you, yeah, nigga, and where you live at, ain't nobody showing up 1,000 miles away, whatever, 700 miles away to go see you, bro. Oh, I'll fly you out. You flying another grown man. You flying man out to fight. What you gonna send him back to? Like, come on, man. We waste the money for that. This is what these guys do, but he not stopping Frank. Dev better focus on Regis. Shakur wins TKO versus Frank. That Japanese dude, he just stopped Nakatani at 6. Bug or stop Spence. Salute, man. That name is crazy, man. Yo, that's funny, bro. Nah, salute to my guy. Definitely be seeing you around a lot too. Shakur Seif to have more pop at 35. Another man. Yeah, man. They talking about they gonna fly another man out for this and that. But look, I think this fight needed to happen, you know. But Shakur, look, he didn't want to take the 25%. And I get people saying, "Oh, that wasn't a real offer," and Devin low balled him, and he knew Shakur wasn't going to accept that at all. Look, the fact of the matter is this, man. Devin did it. He did it with Kambosos, right? I look at it like this. Devin did it with Kambosos. Yeah, Shakur is not no motherfucker Kambosos. You know what I'm saying? But Dev did it with Kambosos, right? And my perspective is Shakur Stevenson says he could beat this man easy, right? And if he does beat him, you're the A side at 135. Technically, I mean, unless you go up against Tank, you know, I don't know how that may very well not go in your favor. You will accept what Tank is offering you if you want that fight, right? But I look at it like, you know, at the end of the day, he said he could beat this guy easy. So you beat him, you become the undisputed champion. Well, at that time when they had negotiations, Devin was still undisputed, but you know, I think the WBC is vacant now. You beat him and you get all the glory, right? That's what's on the line there. You become the guy. That's how it works. That's how it's gonna work. Devin Haney, I don't know how he knows this, but he says that 25% will be more than Shakur made in the last 3 fights. And Shakur, he didn't have no reply for that. He has a reply for everything else. He didn't quite have a reply for that. He wants 50-50 with Shakur Stevenson. Look, I'm not into the business of this shit and all that. I'm not. But I do want to see this fight. You know, unfortunately, you know, their what can I say? Their timing is not on the same. Their trajectory, I mean, of moving up in weight class is not on the same, you know, time. Right now, Shakur is the most comfortable he's been, you know, since he first moved to 130. You know, 130 became too small for him. Now he's at 135, right? Very comfortable. You see, he looks really good at 135. Very comfortable, right? Devin Haney, not so much. Not really looking too comfortable at 135. That's obvious. Everybody should look at that with 2 eyes and know he's struggling to make 135. Devin Haney, for his frame, I see him going all the way up to 154. Now I ain't saying he gonna beat anybody all the way up at 154. Beat this. Nah, I ain't saying all that. But I'm saying that's his body frame. He's liable to go all the way up to 154 or maybe 147. He's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? He rehydrates to 160 or 170 on the night of fights. That's usually a telltale sign that you're a little bit too big for the weight class if you rehydrating that much and the food is really sticking to you, or the food and beverages is sticking to you that much to where you rehydrating to 165, 170, bro. And you fight at 135 pounds. You know, we see how he be looking in the weigh-ins, bro. So if they do fight at 135, I gotta be honest, it would not be the best version of Devin Haney, despite what y'all may think. He's not making the weight comfortably. I really want to see this fight where both of them are 100% comfortable, bro. But Devin talking that shit, hey, maybe he will stay at 135, fight Shakur Stevenson. And if he lose, it's a very high probability he gonna say he was wagering. So I'm just preparing y'all for that. This is why I'm saying this. Because I know he will be saying that after the fight. I just feel that way. Now, what's the comment saying? I had this name a year and a half. They said I was gonna have to change it. Nah, you ain't gotta change nothing, man. And we will be talking about the Spence and Crawford rematch today too, as well. Frank Shakur in November. Okay. Devin got 22% against Cambosos. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, let me rinse Uncle Shelton up. 22% is crazy. Wanted to see Keyshawn beat Frank instead for real. Poor Derrick James. Shakur beats Frank. Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be rough on him, man. It's gonna be a rough year, man. You know, cause Wilder's supposed to be fighting Anthony Joshua. We gonna talk about that as well. That's a lot we gotta talk about. Man. Real beef is when you need to gats to go to sleep. This ain't real beef. Yeah, that is true. Now, not a fair comparison, but Haney talked himself into a jerk tussle for sure. Wilder's going to get killed, Joshua. So DJ better get them excuses ready. Shakur about to do Frank how Bud did Spence. Ooh, y'all think so? I don't know, man. I think y'all the rest of me and Frank a little bit. I do think Shakur will beat him handily, comfortably, because Shakur is a special fighter, and I don't quite think that about Frank. He's talented, but you know I don't think he's special, right? But I think he'll have some resistance. I really don't think he'll get stopped. DJ talking a lot of LS. What's that? A lot of shit, I guess. I don't know. Joshua go duck Wilder again. You think so? Look, man, this situation right here, a lot of people mad at it. One of my guys, UGC Flame. Oh, just do. What's good, bro? Gotta wrench you up. That's mandatory. Yeah, man. A lot of people, including one of my guys in the YTBC. Shout out to UGC Flame. I caught some of the playback of his video today. He's really upset that these guys keep going back and forth on Twitter and not really, you know, doing nothing with actions. They just talking a lot. And he don't like that, man. He don't like that, bro. You know, and I get it. They've been going back and forth. No fighting hand. You know, we know a lot. We all know Shakur, Devin, and Tank are the Twitter finger guys. Those are the Twitter finger guys. Those are most certainly the Twitter finger guys. They gonna tweet you to death. They gonna say everything under the sun in them tweets. And I get it, bro. We want to see a fight, man. We want to see a fight. You know, the best fight the best. That's as cliche as that may sound, as annoying as that may sound. That's the facts. We all want to see the best fight the best. We don't want to see Isaac Cruz and motherfucking Javante Davis fighting each other. We want to see Tank fighting Shakur or Devin. Right? Am I right? Let me know if I'm saying anything wrong here. If I'm saying anything wrong here, let me know. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. But let's talk a little bit about the Spence Crawford rematch. You know, I got some content dropping today. You know what I'm saying? Part 6 of the bad analysis series. I got somebody in there who I really personally wanted to put in there because I had a conversation with this man on the panel. And yeah, y'all just gonna see. But the Spence Crawford rematch. Something was brought to my attention today by AM Sports Media. Shout out to them. I had them in the video as well, one of my videos. Definitely had them in it. We had a conversation respectfully, and I want to put this out there. Those videos that I'm making are not meant to offend anybody. I know some people may be offended, but it's really not. It's all for jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's all to put lights on people who are making excuses, though. You know, the bad analysis series is really more so the funny part of it. But for the before and after, that's really to let you see the what was I about to say? The idiocy, excuse me, of a lot of these people making all these excuses, but Spence was looking like everything close to God before the weigh-in. You know, all of a sudden they realizing, his footwork ain't there. He's slow and all that. Clearly they ain't watched the Ugas fight, because that's what I saw in that fight. You know? I think it take I don't know, maybe because he put the brutalization on him is how that got overshadowed, or we forgot how iffy he was looking in the first 4 rounds. Because after that, he started to dominate and destroy and put the absolute destruction, the pain, the punishment, the torture on Ugas, right? But I seen all of that shit that they talking about. Oh, his speed wasn't there. Oh, his footwork and his reaction time. And I'm not trying to say, oh, listen to me, I'm gonna tell you everything, motherfucker, right? But I kind of pointed out that Spence, that shit that he did with Ugas, that shit gonna get him slid by Crawford, bro. Like, that shit all cool. He busted him up. Dude stood right there. No movement, no real spectacular IQ. Yeah, that's not Crawford. Let me read some of these comments. I'm getting backed up. Whoa, y'all going crazy in the comments. All right, Shakur only getting better every fight, and he already one of the best in boxing. That's a fact. OG says, what up, little homie, athletic mind? Salute, OG. You know, the right name for the OG. All right. They sound like bitches. Yeah, I get it. I definitely know you not really too moved by what they got going on in the text messages and the Twitter and all that. Devin and Shakur could be playing everyone just to start promoting the fight. Yeah, that could be a thing. Could be a thing. I'm definitely not naive to that thought. He is the most athletic fighter. Shakur will fight, but after Herring and Valdez, don't think Martin has much more for him. Appreciate you, my bro. Jersey, stand up. Shakur about to show out Frank Martin, and damn good fighter. Two can't wait to see it. Respect to both, but Shakur gonna show its levels, in my opinion. I agree with you 200,000%. Definitely not gonna, but Tank versus Pitbull, too trash. Yeah, man, I seen that coming after he knocked out Rolly. His coach was talking about revisiting that. Tank ain't going to fight no one. Hey, I can't disagree with you, the box scholar. Keep dropping them videos. The best way to beat people is using their own words. That's a fact, box scholar. That's a fact, man. Hold up. Oh, I skipped some. It's all facts. They can't play. Bud told Spence to his face 4 years ago that when he stopped him, they make excuses. That's a fact. Tough glove boxer. Salute, King. Salute. JB says, when you win, they don't look at the flaws. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I kind of caught myself doing that a little bit, but before the fight with Spence, because but I did catch myself and I did go back and look at the Avanesian fight. There was a lot that I didn't like in the Avanesian fight, but hey, I still had Crawford winning. I still thought Spence would do the same shit that would get him absolutely hurt bad by this man, Terrence, the boogeyman, Bud. Matter of fact, the truth, Terrence Bud Crawford Jr. For those of you who don't know, he is a junior, just like Errol Spence. He just don't use it. But to show expert that they don't know shit about boxing, Roger Mayweather voice. JoJo says, really, the Sean Porter fight was when I knew he didn't want it with Crawford. Spence looked exactly how he always looked until he got dropped. Facts, 316 Tycoon. That's what I've been saying, bro. He looked exactly how he always looked until he got dropped, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro. Let's keep it 100. This is what it is, bro. I hate to keep revisiting this and keep talking about this because we are talking about the second fight. We ain't talking about the first fight. But come on, bro. Like, that's what it is, bro. Errol didn't look the same. His punch power wasn't there. Like, the man got cracked in his shit, bro. He had his jaw all loose and was lunging in when he got dropped with the first shot, bro. Let's think about it. Kell Brook, what shot he got hit with? Crawford's dominant hand, the right hand, short shot. Errol Spence, what did he get caught with? Crawford's power hand. This man is a natural right-hander. Let's not forget. He has trained his mind, though, to really be comfortable in the southpaw position. Let's not get it twisted, though. This man is a right-hander, bro. He broke his hand in the amateurs one day, and he started using his left hand and just hitting the bag with his left hand. And this shit, the man made himself ambidextrous, bro. We said it before the fight. They seen it during the fight and still don't believe it. Guess the rematch still won't make aerosexuals believe. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Fury would punch the balls off Usyk. Why people give Tank a pass? I really don't know, y'all. But look, this rematch. Errol Spence, I heard he has a week or less than that to cash in the rematch clause. Look, something was brought to my attention. I was saying earlier by AM Sports that Bomac said that they prepared for Errol Spence for 5 years. They were in preparation. They didn't underestimate Errol. Look, even with all of the things I knew about Terrence Crawford, and he's my favorite fighter. He's the best fighter in the world. He's the best fighter of his generation, right? With all the things that I knew that he can do, I still had it a 50-50 fight, right? I think a lot of us thought it would be more competitive than it was. I don't think many people thought it would be that dominant. I wanted it to actually, like I said many times before, I wanted actually to be a better fight than it was, just to take me on that roller coaster. I love watching fights and being on the roller coaster. I think we all like that feeling. The last fight I really got with that is the Devin Haney and Loma fight. Well, I wouldn't even say that fight. I would say the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight part 3. That was the most entertaining fight I've ever watched live in my life. Gotta be honest. Not the best fight, because it really was competitive if we're thinking about it. Wilder, it was only competitive for about 4 rounds. But I did want the fight with Spencer Crawford to be more competitive. And ultimately I had Bud stopping him, but it's just okay. AM Sports brought up that Bomac and them have been preparing for Spence for 5 years. They knew what they were up against. Spence isn't a walk in the park, and I want y'all to keep that in mind. Although Bud did, you know what I'm saying, he dominated him, destroyed him, right? It's all about styles, bro. Let's styles make fights. As cliche and as elementary as that may sound, that's a fact, man. Styles make fights. Who would have thought in their wildest dreams that Spence would look like would be an easier fight than Mean Machine Kavalaskis, bro, or Sean Porter, bro. It's just the simple fact that styles make fights. And AM Sports said, I guess they feel like people are saying Spence is not that good, which I'm not going to do, because Terrence Crawford beat this man. Terrence Crawford undisputedly became the best fighter of this generation overnight. Undisputedly. There should be no dispute about that after that. So, by that, if we're saying Errol Spence is not that good, how in the world can Terrence Crawford be undisputedly the best fighter of this generation? We can't have our cake and eat it too, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be fair now. Errol Spence is really good. What he does, what he was doing, how he was beating guys was really good. It just wasn't good against this guy. That's a simple matter of fact. Simple. Right? Terrence Crawford knew what he was in there with. He prepared for it. His team prepared for it. They get 100% credit for that. Now, on the other hand, a lot of people may feel that Errol Spence and his team underestimated Terrence Crawford, which is not very wise. We see Derek James still out here and doing interviews and saying he's, not really trying to give Crawford his credit. I guess he's going to give him his credit after the second fight. We do know that they will be fighting again. I guess he's trying to say what he has to say until after the conclusion of the second fight, because he still believes his fighter is the better fighter, and why not? It's his fighter. He's going to side with his fighter, right? Because a rematch is on the table. Very realistic. It's going to happen. Let me see these comments. Great ones don't underestimate anyone. That's a fact, OG. I had a 75-25 Bud. Damn, Bud going to stop Spence. Damn. Dude, I knew Terrence would smash Spence. I kept telling everyone I bet my house on it. Man, even before the fight, all you heard was how good Spence looked. He did a good job cutting weight. After the fight, you heard everything. Damn, everything. Oh, okay, everything. My bad. Midwest fighters is different. We got to go around the country fighting different styles. Texas, New York, Cali, Florida can just stay in state fighting same styles. People who say Spence is overrated got to stop talking boxing. He lost to the #1 pound-for-pound fighter for 5 years. That is a tremendous point. I think when they come with the overrated talk, is really because of the things that people give Spence credit for in terms of his skill set. I heard a lot of people, man, Box Scholar, I don't know if you've seen all the content I've been posting post-fight, but there's guys saying that Spence had better footwork than Terrence Crawford. The defensively responsible thing I never got, because one, Terrence Crawford is the least hit in the welterweight division. Errol Spence is not part of that category. I don't know. Maybe because they kept saying, "Oh, he got dropped by Meat Machine. He got rocked by Gamboa." I don't. This is what they bring up. These were the reasons why Errol Spence was going to win the fight. You see, I didn't get caught up in all that. You know, I was one of those guys when Terrence Crawford did get dropped by Meat Machine. There was people being biased saying that he did it. I feel like he was dropped. But did that sway me to think he's not gonna beat Errol Spence? No. Shit happens. Styles make fights as well. I didn't think he was gonna get beat by no Spence because he got dropped by Mean Machine. I kept the huddle. What I see I said, yeah, that, you know, the ref, bad call on the ref, but whatever. Ain't make no sense. But these are the reasons why people was picking Spence, because he got dropped by B Machine or he got hurt by Gamboa. These people act like Spence was only hurt by one time. I've run into so many people in these videos pre-fight talking about how Spence only been hurt one time. And now it's about guys. That's a lie, bro. And they say, oh, only because he dropped his mouthpiece. That's why he was hurt, because he dropped his mouthpiece. You can say that. And he wasn't looking, it wasn't aware. But that's not the only time he was hurt, bro. The man was hurt even worse than that by Emmanuel Larte, bro. If we don't know or we forgot. I was definitely disappointed. I thought Spence was still at least 3 rounds. Yeah, I thought he would do a lot better than that, man. I was just a big, strong, athletic Mexican style fighter. Ooh, can't quite disagree with that. Scary Russell Jr. Man, this man, boy, gonna stop Spence is a lot, man. You a lot, man. Scary Russell Jr. started that defensively responsible bullshit. Hey, it probably very well could have come from it. I did see him talking about the fight. I did put in one of the videos. He's a good fighter. Never thought he was this great technical fighter that people claim. Yeah, you know, a lot of people were shitting on Crawford's his adjustments. Oh, he got to adjust against lower level opposition, and he got to switch to southpaw, and he downloaded it for just shitting on this man. And then, it really wasn't much adjustments he had to make in the Spence fight, bro. It was easy, man. It was quite sad in there, bro. It was quite a pathetic performance by Errol Spence. But I don't know what Derek James, and the thing, like Q the guy said, shout out to Los Auto Boxing. This was a good point. Was Derek James really coaching Errol Spence through the things he wanted, that he was instructing him to do in the ring that night? Was he? Because, step around him, you standing in front of him and create angles and all this shit. He was saying, like, never quite heard Derek James give him those instructions in the fight. I know they was preparing for a lot of different things and working on a lot of different things in this camp, but never quite heard him step around somebody. And Errol Spence, he was not doing a very good job at that with Ugas, even when he's beating the hell out of him, stepping around and all that. Yeah, so they was cooked on that. It was so many boxing channels made that strictly roll Errol Spence nuts and hated on Bud for years. Now they talking about Victor Content Combs. Look, that rematch, bro, do I want to see it? The Bud Crawford fan of me definitely wants to see it because of the fact that people are saying Errol Spence wasn't the same because of the weights. He looked weight drained and all of this and that and this and that, right? But at the end of the day, he's going to be at 54, right? He claims he'll do better. So let's see it. Let's see it. I hope Errol could do a lot better. I don't want to see a squash match. I do not like seeing squash matches, y'all. You know, I don't want to. I just don't want to see that. Bud will be victorious in this rematch. I think we all should know that in the same fashion. But I do want to see Errol Spence do something. You know, give Crawford a fight. I want to see a fight. This was the biggest fight in boxing. If we haven't already forgot, right? They said this was gonna be fight of the year. That wasn't no fight of the year, bro. That was the performance of the decade by Terrence Crawford. But that wasn't no fight of the year, bro. That was not what I thought it would be. That was not what a fight of the year is. It's not. That was one-sided, bro. Just like the Inoue Fulton, another big fight, one-sided. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else is one-sided? What other super? Tank Ryan, if you want to consider that a super fight. Well, you can consider that a super fight. Not really aesthetically pleasing, yes, to the casual fans, but not really to the boxing fans, you know. That was a super fight, though. Did 1.2 million. How could it not be a super fight? But we all knew, everybody with common sense, everybody who's not being biased to Ryan Garcia or don't know boxing or are white little kids from the suburbs who thought Ryan Garcia was going to win, That was everybody knew that was in the bag for Tank, especially with the I don't get how people thought that man was gonna win with a rehydration calls on him. He ain't even fought in the world title fight yet. He ain't really fight nobody of significance. I mean, I just don't know how that happens. You know, I just don't get how. Yeah, I just, you know, I don't know. But let me see. Bud didn't even have to make any adjustments against Spence. He just filled him out one round, then started countering. Damn. You really think Spence fans going to act different if Bud beat him again? It comes to a point where what are they gonna say after the rematch? What are they gonna say? I really don't know what they could say, what they could pull out their ass. Bud established the jab. Bud had great jab defense. Fight was over after Spence could have established a jab. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I'm just gonna go and record and say Bud will beat Charlo and Canelo at both weights. See, now that's what we discussed on my last live stream, man. Those are not easy fights, man. Those are harder fights than Spence, bro. Now you know that right now. Now you know that right now. Despite what y'all may think about you, man. Oh, you lost Tony Harris. Oh, he lost Castillo. A lot of people thought he lost Castillo. Hey, man, those aren't easy fights, man. Those aren't easy fights. I'm betting 5,000 on Bud in a rematch. Last time I bet 2,000 and won 5,800. Damn. Fight of the year by far is Haney versus Loma, with Haney retaining the titles. I never really thought about that being a candidate, but that's definitely a candidate. That is definitely a candidate. That was a really good fight, bro. That was a really good fight. A lot more competitive than I thought it would be. I'm just ready for it to be over. Don't really care for it now that I know the outcome. Yeah, I see what you're saying. How many fights you got, bro? You still fight? Yeah, I still fight. I got 13 fights, so you know, I've been on the basically I've been inactive, you know, and shit like that because of my job and a lot of different things. You know, when I was younger, it was a lot more. What can I say? It was a lot more easier, you know, a lot more easier. Not a lot of things to worry about, but you know, I've been boxing for 5 years, bro. So I'm really trying to do more. You know, I really got to go to the gym after this too. I was just trying to get this live stream in real quick. But everything is pretty good now. I'm trying to get a fight soon, and I am working. Definitely am working. Just finished running this morning at 4 because I don't know. I'll be up at at late. That's how I was able to see the Shakur and Devin Haney little video that dropped at like 2 o'clock or something. Just do salute. Keep cooking, bro. Absolutely. D Young, salute, bro. Easier. I wonder why there was a rematch clause. Spence usually don't give rematches, and Buzz said he didn't ask for a rematch. You've been gone a minute. Salute, X. Now I've been here, man. As of recent, I've been here, man. I don't know where you been at, Teach. My God, Teach. One of my day ones, man. Day ones. Salute, bro. What weight you fight at? I fight at 139 pounds in the amateurs. You know, 139 pounds. Stay down, bro. I'm turning pro late as fuck, trying to keep the dream alive. Yeah, I see you, man. I love, man, box. I love everything about box. I could be wrong, but I don't remember Spence in a rematch. Yeah, he ain't never been no rematch. Never been no rematch at all, bro. But a lot of people still talk about this Usyk and Dubois. Man, Dubois got beat in the rain, bro. He got slid in the rain, bro. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to say about. Man, who cares, bro? Like Dubois got stopped with a jab, bro. I'm not reading too much into that, bro. Like he quit again. Like, well, I don't know this outrage, bro. Like all of a sudden people who don't like black UK fighters like black UK fighters and screaming and yelling and cursing out people in the comments. Like, what's going on, bro? All right, I have the notification bell and everything. Send me some highlights. Oh yeah, for sure, man. My highlight video is on the channel. If y'all want to check it out, I got a little highlight video. You know what I'm saying? A little highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? He took a knee. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But let me say this though. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to my other channel, Boxaholic, man. I'm trying to really get to 1,000 subs over there. If I could get to 1,000 subs over there before I even drop a video, that'd be tremendous. Y'all that'll be absolutely tremendous. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers though. That's my goal that I set from before I even had one subscriber over there. But right now we have about 216 subscribers over there. But this is the background for it. This is my main channel background. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is my main channel background. I was just using that background to demonstrate that I am putting in work to make the channel look good. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But make sure I go over there and subscribe, man. I'm trying to grow my platform. I'm trying to grow an audience. That's one thing I didn't have. I had a lot of subscribers and whatever the case may be because of the fight promos I was making or whatever the case may be. But when you're not consistent on YouTube, it's kind of harder to build a fan base, when you're not consistent on YouTube. It's no matter how good your content is, you got to be consistent. You got to consistently, for any of you in the comment section trying to build a platform, you got to make sure the people see you consistently. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the content is not lackluster as well. You know what I'm saying? You have to constantly keep content in the people's face, And I was making good content, very good content, doing very well, but I would do it every so often, So people in the YTBC, like, it would be videos that I do that got a million views, right? And I'll go on the panel. Nobody know who the fuck I am. It's the truth. I'm giving y'all the whole truth right here. I ain't got nothing to hide, man. I'm a regular guy like y'all, man. I like boxing just like y'all. I don't know more than y'all or think I'm better than y'all because I box. Nothing. Everybody's opinions matter. Oh, you want the link? Okay, I'll drop the link. There's a link for anybody. Got something to say. But we were going to talk about Wilder and AJ, man. Look, man. AJ, man, I don't know. He lost sight of who he is to me after that Ruiz fight where he got blasted. I dropped the link. But after that Ruiz fight, it really changed him, man. There was a lot of dog in that man before that Ruiz fight. A whole lot. Say what you want about his punch resistance. His punch resistance was kind of iffy before then, but he still had that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Bud going to stop Spence. What's good?
Yo, what up, bro? Salute, man.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, man. I like your work out there, man. Congratulations. I know you've been doing it, but I just been catching up, man. You do some good work, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you for even coming on the panel, man. You know
what
I'm saying?
Sure. But no, I was saying, like, when I was talking about I had it for a year and a half, they was all telling me, oh, you going to have to change your name after the fight, all the Spence fans and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they was mad after that shit. But, yeah, as far as Joshua, like, every time Joshua building up to a fight, he be on that Wilder next type shit. But soon as the fight over, his energy different. And I seen that same energy after the fight again. That same I'm finna run from Wilder energy, bro. So that's why I don't think we gonna fight him.
Really? Right. I definitely let me introduce this brother right quick. Hands down, man's down. What's good?
What's going on, bro?
What's good? How you, bro?
I'm pretty good, man. It was a good weekend of fights, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, Y'all doing all right?
Yeah, everything cool, brother. Let me read this comment right quick. How long you been on YouTube? Been thinking about starting one on my pro journey. I got sparring video of me, Shakur. I want to drop when I do. Oh, yeah, that'll be good content. And I've been doing YouTube since 2016, man. I started out covering wrestling, then I transitioned to basketball, and then basketball primarily became my basically what my channel was meant for. Then after that, when I started boxing in 2017, is where I started. No, actually, in 2018 is where I started boxing in 2017, but 2018 is when I started covering boxing on my channel, I believe. Or was it after that? I don't know, but I started covering boxing and basketball. That was my main two topics on my channel. So then I really started leaning more to the boxing side. And I have another channel, if y'all don't see on the left side of my screen, Game of Takes. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that because I've done a lot of great work on there, bro. Like, yeah. I can't wait for the season to start. Definitely will be. Please, definitely go subscribe to that. I got a co-host named Eddie, excuse me. His birthday is actually today too. So I got a lot of content. I got a lot to offer, y'all. A lot to offer.
Yeah.
T says I'm in link to the other. Oh, okay, the link to the channel. All right, I got you. Backyard Prophet, salute, bro. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, salute. one of the real niggas who was a Spence advocate, but he did not make no motherfucking excuses like y'all weird ass niggas are doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man.
What up, Knockout?
Have a Shakur. But yeah, what do y'all think about Anthony Joshua? I want to see the Wilder fight. I know a lot of people not really interested in it as much as they were, right? But you know, what do we really have in the heavyweight division? Tyson Fury fighting UFC niggas. Usyk, you know, he just fought Dubois, who was a what is it? A contender.
Yeah,
right?
he was a mandatory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mandatory.
Yeah.
And now he wants to fight Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury occupied doing shit with, you know what I'm saying, UFC fighters. So what do y'all think about that Wilder AJ fight? Do y'all think it's still big? Do y'all want to see it?
I'll go ahead, bro. I'll go after you.
Yeah, I'm definitely still very, very interested in that fight. Even though both guys, you know, took losses over the past years and could have been bigger when they both were undefeated and champions and could have, unified the whole division. But now it's like we may not ever see that because Fury seemed like he don't want to fight Usyk, and I don't know. I can't really say too much about Fury right now, but I would still love to see that fight. Both guys will still make, great money. It'll be real entertaining for however long it lasts, but I got Wilder by stoppage in that fight. I think AJ too stiff, man, too straight up and down. Move his head, no, if he don't get his head off the center line, yeah, Wilder find his chin.
Yeah, man, and I agree with that, and I feel like the fight it's still gonna be big. If it ever get announced, it's gonna be big. Maybe not as big as it would have been, but maybe because once shit get announced, it'd be different. But everybody still want that fight. Joshua still got fans. They gonna still root for him, even though they not gonna bet on him like the Spence fans. They ain't gonna bet, but they gonna root for their guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think Joshua gonna take the fight. I think Eddie Hearn want to take the fight for the money. You know what I'm saying? But Joshua, it don't seem like he wanted. But if they do, I got like Wilder, my favorite fighter of all time. You know what I'm saying? But I got him knocking Joshua out like the first round, bro. I'm a bet on that too.
Damn.
First round.
Yeah, because every time Joshua get hit, he be like his chin is glass for real. I know when y'all see him get hit, y'all think he's gonna fall every time. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be about to fall, bro. And when Wilder hit him, it's like he ain't even gonna either his chin or his heart gonna give up on that first knockdown, bro. He not gonna get up.
Damn. Yeah, I can see that, bro. I can see him get knocked out in like any round, bro. Like, I don't know where the man he just don't got that dog in him, bro. It's like Ruiz just snatched that shit out of his chest, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Well, Ruiz just exposed it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't believe it at first. I think because in the UK they fight different. They not like aggressive. It's like a black person, the one black person in a white school. You know what I'm saying? And he tough as shit. He could fight his shit because the natural natural gifts we got. But then they move to the ghetto and go to an all black school. It's like, damn, there's other niggas that can fight. And it caught Joshua by surprise. So it's like in America it was different. So once he seen that, he haven't been up against that really yet. Again, the fights he had since that Ruiz, Usyk ain't the same type of fighter as an American fighter. You know what I'm saying? So when he up against, even in a face-off, you're going to see Joshua bow down. Like, you seen him tough against Brazil. You seen him just act tough against Hellenius. But he know who to pull that shit with. He wasn't like that with Jarrell Miller. He know who to do that with. And with Wilder, that nigga going to bow down, bro. He going to be beat before the fight.
Damn. Well, I hate the backpedal. Let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about the Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney situation? Because there's a lot of new people coming in. So let's revisit that. What do y'all think about that situation? What's your thoughts on it?
I think Devin don't want that smoke. Everybody knows it. His energy is different when it comes to Shakur. It's been different, and that whole video with Bill Haney saying he pretty much admitting that shit. He pretty much admitting Shakur always been better. He's saying up until now, whatever that means, but he's saying Shakur always been better. He always been the top nigga. You know what I'm saying? And to say if it's too hot at 135, we're gonna go to 140. That's like, what is it to say? He running from that smoke, bro. And my opinion altogether, Devin Haney is good, but it's just a matter of time before he fight the right person. Like he can't hang with the top fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Tio beat him at 140. Like not at
Oh, you
not at
saying
135, but Tio
champion
at
can't hang with the best fighters, man?
nah, not because look, not at 140 and up. Nah, at 135, he I feel like he would have lost to Tank and Shakur, and at
I agree.
140. He not even fitting. He probably depending on who he fight. If he fight Regis, T.O., Matisse, any of them in this first fight, he gonna lose. To me, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Look, I do. Oh yeah, let me go. My bad. Hands down, man down. You ain't. Yeah, go ahead. Go on, bro.
Yeah, no, you good. I'm agreeing though, cause you know, when Shakur hopped in the ring after he beat, you know, Loma and whatnot,
Yep, that too.
he wouldn't even look at Shakur. I was like, that boy was scared to make eye contact and everything with him. He said his little just do talking about he #1 and whatnot, which he is.
Yeah.
But that boy, yeah, he don't really want to smoke with Shakur. And now you can see it's getting real personal now. You know, they going back and forth,
But
calling parents, you know, out their names and stuff. Like, you know,
look,
that.
y'all. But look, check this out. It's not to cut you up, bro.
Yeah.
He did send an offer, despite what people may think. Shakur said send an offer. He sent the offer, man.
See, some people saying I heard that it wasn't even a real offer.
Hey, a contract is a contract.
Yeah,
I don't know
he should have called this bluff on that too.
I think it was
he could have, but you know, I don't know, man. That's the matter of fact. I do think Shakur beats him quite comfortably. Probably the same way he gonna beat Frank Martin, bro.
And look,
go ahead.
Before you talk about that, I want to say and Devin Haney famous quote. He's saying everything to Shakur, but let's fight. Like you saying all this other stuff, but you're not trying to fight. You letting them put your belt in resets. Go defend him against Shakur. Then back all that talk up. You saying your mama a B and all that. Well, those fighting words. What's up? You just talking or you trying to fight? Shakur trying to fight.
Yeah.
So I think he act different with Shakur.
Yeah, like look, I'm a guy who if I think you could beat him, you know, I think you could beat him. But like I'm not gonna say like all right, so let's look. Devin Haney, he sent the contract, right? I don't think he'll beat Shakur Stevenson, but he did send it.
But he sent
right.
it right.
Yeah. So Shakur, even if all right, we all feel it was a bluff offer. Call his bluff. He didn't do that. You know.
I agree with that because Floyd took
hold on. I'm gonna let you go. Hold up. Bill Haney saying that he kept asking for 50-50 and all that, you know, and Bill, like when Bill heard it, he like, nah, for real, what's the real offer? He think this man playing. That man was serious. So he like, oh nah. He was like, what kind of millions do you want for this fight? We'll get that to you. The man keeps saying 50-50. So it fell through, you know?
Yeah.
Fell through. Just do. Talk to him. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put that out there. You know, Devin Haney to me, despite what Bill Haney has said, and I've really been going, like, really seeing a lot of things of him flip-flopping, changing his mind, and saying one thing one day, then next day he feel a little moody, he want to change what he said, and act like he ain't say what he said the other day. So I'm really not reading in too much of what Bill say, because Devin Haney, to me, has not shown that he doesn't want to fight the best, because he just fought Vasily Lomachenko. He's the undisputed champion. Doing those things, you know, he hasn't really shown me he don't want to. So I can't really say, oh, I'm just being fair, you know, just being fair.
Yeah, and I agree with that because, like I said, I'm not sure exactly how that little negotiation went. But if, like I'm saying, if he offered 25%, Floyd took 30 for De La Hoya, so that's not far off. That's worth taking. So I think I'm not gonna say either one of them is ducking. You know what I'm saying? Shakur want more money, but Devin, he don't really. He would rather not take the fight if he don't have to. But he did make an offer. He's not scared to take the fight. So it's up to them to make it happen or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Backyard Prophet says the offer wasn't real. Bob Arum exposed it. No substance, no details, or terms. Pump fake. What y'all think? Who y'all think has a better chance, Devin or Frank? That's a good fucking question, man. That's a great question. I think Devin. I don't know, man.
Neither one of them got a chance. Shakur better than both of them, bro.
Yeah,
To me,
he is.
yeah.
But in terms of better chance, like who would like show the more resistance? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I think
I'm not saying that Frank on the same level as Devin, but even if they fought, that would probably be a tough fight for Devin, man.
I think Frank Martin power is. I mean, it's not there yet. It's not. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing that much power, bro. To be honest, his last 2 fights, I haven't seen that much power. Like I haven't seen no knockout power.
Oh, let me read this comment right quick. My God, just do box. I know y'all know him, man. Bob Bam said the 25% had no substance, fellas. Don't forget. And Shakur team wrote a letter. Shakur never asked for 50-50. Ooh, I didn't know that. So you put me up on
Yeah,
game.
it's a lot going on with that, man.
Wow.
Too much.
Devin is scared. Where the receipts for 50-50. Just do boxing exactly. Shit, y'all put me up on game. I ain't know that. I ain't know that at all. You see, because it's a real big Devin Haney fanboy that I know what is it? Out of California, Oakland. Called his name Rich. I don't know if y'all know him. He's a huge Devin Haney advocate. He be telling you, yeah, Devin Haney sent the offer to Shakur. He should accept it. Stop capping for Shakur. Because I'm a Shakur fan, so but I call it down the middle. So he brought up some good points to make me think, okay, he sent the offer, Cambosos. For the Cambosos fight, Devin took 22%. Why can't Shakur take 25? So he's making valid points that make me think, okay,
If we got to know the absolute facts on it really to go that far into it.
Right.
But I just all I know for sure is Devin energy is different when it comes to Shakur. That whole
I
ring
can agree.
and all that. But I don't know the rest, but I just know that much. It's a little different. But I want to see that fight.
But 30% is bigger than 25%. At least offer him the mandatory split, not 5% less shit with smoke and mirrors. He could make the fight this fight easy. Devin is more experienced. I think Devin got more experience and skill. Ooh, I don't agree with that. Hold up. Frank, a tough fight for anyone. Style to make fights. Yeah, that's true.
But
Exactly.
really, look, because Devin ain't finna stay at 135, bro. So we might as well move on and go to Frank Martin and Shakur, because Devin ain't finna stay at 135. He shouldn't either, in my opinion. I don't think he should stay
Yeah,
at.
he's not. And like I said, if he does get beat by Shakur Stevenson or anybody at 135 for that matter, he can always fall back on. I wasn't my full self because everybody know I was struggling to make weight. So it's like,
Yeah, it ain't really
that's
worth
that to fall back on, bro. The Haney fans going to bring that up. Oh, he was having a hard time making the weight. That's why at 35, he had a competitive fight with Loma because he was going to cross Loma. Shit, I thought he was going to beat Loma quite comfortably. I did not expect that performance from Devin Haney, which he still beat Lomachenko, but a lot of people feel like Loma won, and I ain't mad at it. I felt Devin won slightly, but it is what it is, bro. Close fight.
Yeah. I had Devin winning that too, because to me it was whoever won it, because Loma came back, but whoever won the 12th won the fight, and Loma stopped fighting in the 12th, so he didn't take it. That's why I'm like, yeah, Devin did win that, in my opinion. But I got Shakur. Like, people not realizing either. Like, Derek James is coaching Frank Martin too, so he's still dealing with. It's like he going against Terrence Crawford again. He going against the closest thing to Terrence Crawford. It's like, Dylan, you have to play Jordan. Now you got to go play Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they whole shit for the fall, bro. Shakur gonna beat him, and it's gonna be. Even though Bomac ain't the coach, he's still, he's training with Bud, and Bud gonna give him everything you need to know, bro.
Right.
He gonna destroy Frank Martin.
Just Do says, yeah, Shakur team wrote a letter stating why he deserved more than 25%. He never asked 50-50. Bill put that out there. When in reality, he walked away and didn't negotiate with Shakur like he did with Logan. Damn, this nigga Bill, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's different with Shakur. I'm telling you, everything different with them, man. Everything. We ain't never heard them this quiet this long either about nothing. They've been quiet.
Teach says if the fight goes to purse bid, a purse split, and PBC gets it, how do you feel? I mean, I really don't care where the fight happens as long as it happens. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into the promotions and all of this and that, and it is what it is. Whatever happens, it happens. I just want to see it, man. Frank Martin is a good fighter. If Shakur beats him, that would be the most talented fight most talented fighter he's ever
beat
beat on
nobody.
his resume.
Yep.
You know, and I mean, when we talk about a guy like Tank don't got nobody as talented as Frank Martin on his resume. You know, it's guys on there that may be more accomplished, but Tank don't got nobody as talented as Frank Martin on his resume. He's been fighting a bunch of Spanish name fighters.
Yeah.
I want to see Tank get in the mix too. Really good, really tremendous talent, once in a generation talent. But what is he? And I know it's a lot of Tank supporters there, but I'm just saying, man, I'm ready to see him in the mix. I don't want to see no Isaku fight again. I knew inevitably that's the fight that was gonna happen for him. Whether it be after Ryan Garcia, before Ryan Garcia, after Rolly.
I would rather watch Rolly. I would rather watch Rolly Tank 2 more than Pitbull. Pitbull trash, bro. Like Rolly put up a better fight than Pitbull. Pitbull, his last fight, he hit dude with everything and didn't hurt him, didn't drop him. He ain't got no jab, no punch placement, no foot movement. Like Pitbull is like.
I was trying to tell people. They telling me, man, Cruz was a tough fight, man. He's a good fighter. He's the next Mike Tyson and all this weird shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, the man is literally not that good. Tank beat this man with one hand. He act like the fight was like hella close. Yeah, he won some rounds, but that shit
9 rounds. He beat him 9 rounds with a broke hand. And he said he knew Tank broke his hand in the 3rd round. So he knew that and couldn't do nothing about it.
Exactly, bro. Come on, bro.
Like I don't want to say D level, but he for sure C level, if not a D.
He's doodle juice, man. I just call it what it is. He's doodle juice, man.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. They're hyping this man up too, man. Talk about, and somebody said this on the panel. I forget what panel they said it on. They like the highly popular highly popular win, man. Who? What? When? I'm missing something? Like, come on, bro.
This gonna flop. I'm not buying this. Like, if you go down my Facebook, I got all Tank fights down there. I'm not buying this though. I'm not buying.
I ain't buying that shit.
Hell no.
I ain't buying with the first time he bought him. One of my guys, I think he what did he do? He did some shit where he got that shit. He ain't paid for that shit neither. But look, niggas ain't paying for the bullshit, man. Like I said, I told my brother-in-law this. I said, I'm going to stream the bullshit and I'm going to buy the real shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I told him. I ain't with all the mismatched fights, man. It's too much, man. Then all these people that I know in my real life telling me, oh, Tank will beat Crawford. Tank is the best. He just beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia was the best. All this weird shit, bro.
Yeah, they were saying Tank could knock Crawford out before July 29th. Because Tank said what he said, everybody was saying, oh, yeah, he'll beat Crawford, this and that. But now they all quiet like Tank. He was just playing. I've been hearing amazing shit that I never heard. Like the shit, like Tank team talking about he was just playing.
We know.
Charlo talking about leave us alone. Like,
yeah.
Bro, that's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just playing. I did see that, and I ain't gonna lie, to take credit, that video did resurface after what he said. I guess we went to searching for it, but recently he ain't saying nothing about that. But even before then, before that little thing came out about, oh, I'm not Crawford out of 6th round, you can kind of see that even though Spence is his guy, you gonna go with your guy. He was what can I say? Kind of slighting Crawford, bro. I just seen recently.
Been like that.
I just seen in the interview recently Bud Crawford giving this man credit. And before that said, me and Tank not really, fond of each other, but I give him his credit. He one of the 5 best fighters to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of skills. So Crawford not slighting this man steady slighting him, bro. I just don't get it, man. People like Tank was one of those people, Bud not pound for pound. This was back 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Crawford is good, but he just not what people make him seem. He ain't pound for pound. You got no right to be saying that out your mouth, Tank. You know what I'm saying? As much as people expect from you. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tank, I haven't fought a black fighter since 2013. Damn, he fought
No. 2013, he never fought a black fighter. Who did he fight in 2013?
Damn, that's crazy. Spence
hold on, bro. Who did he fight?
Blood.
He never fought one black fighter, bro. Who did he fight in 2013? He wasn't black. He didn't fight no black fighters. I've been checked his whole resume, bro. None.
Samaj says Tank versus Ryan was a TikTok match. Yeah, bro.
I'm waiting on that name though. Whoever Tank fought that's black, let me know because maybe I'm
Hey,
wrong.
Uncle Shelter, what's good, bro?
I'm listening to y'all cook, man. Y'all watch this. Excuse me.
He said
I was
Jonathan
watching
Gears.
some shit on the Raiders, and I was listening to y'all at the same time. But yeah, I know that people just start bringing up names, and they say this and that. Now the narrative is this nigga's ducking boots. I mean, it just don't end, man. It don't end with these cats, man.
That somebody killed that narrative though. There's no way you could be ducking boots and trying to go to 168 to fight Canelo or Charlo. No way. It's
number
impossible.
one. Number two, there's no way you can be ducking boots when you sent Boots a term sheet.
Exactly. That's true. That's true.
Hey, Bud B. Spence. LaJessica say your voice sound familiar, bro. She may know you from somewhere, man.
Man, I've been on all the channels, man. The Boy Gonna Stop Spence. A lot of people know my name.
It's another dude named Bud Beats Easy Route Spence.
That's my own Easy Route. Easy Route. I'll be over there.
Man. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, Easy Route. Yeah, I've been on this channel before.
I'll be on boxing gyms. I'll be on a few hella shows.
Yeah, man.
Bushido boxing.
So what we looking forward to, man? Because we done with that shit. That fight's over. They got a rematch. Hopefully, Errol gets it activated. He gets cleared to fight. But what we looking forward to, fellas? What do you want to see coming up in the next, let's say, 4 months?
I want to see Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson, Wilder and Joshua, and I want to see the Charlo Canelo just to see what's gonna happen afterwards. That's the only reason I'm buying that fight because I got to see where Charlo and Canelo at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I want to see. Them three.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that shit. And ain't much after that. You know me. I'm a spectacle guy. I like to see the super fights. I think Shakur, Javante. I'm trying to speak that into existence, promote that. Look, I ain't want to spoil this, but I do got a video coming on that on my new channel. You know what I'm saying? That most likely will be my first video over there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I go sub over there to my channel Boxaholic. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to promote that fight as the next big super fight.
We got to put the pressure on Tank. That's what it is.
Right.
Really.
You can't. It's hard to put pressure on Tank though when you got all these idiots running around here saying he the greatest thing since Roberto Duran, bro.
Yeah, that is true. But like you see how Spence, that pressure is what made Spence really take that fight, bro.
Hey, backyard prophet says if you say it about Tank, black fighters, how many black fighters have Devin fought?
Well, I'm not
He
sure.
ain't fought one in a while.
Yeah, Devin, we don't know Devin for ducking no smoke. He called.
But let me ask the guy this though.
already.
But let me ask the guy this though. He said Devin ain't fought no black fighters either. Well, let's look at it. How many black fighters are at lightweight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Devin called Tank out. Tank ducked Devin twice.
It's only fucking 5 of them, bro.
Factually,
so
if anybody
ain't like it's a whole depth and wealth of lightweights that they gonna fight. Abdullah Mason and them type dudes is nowhere on the radar yet.
Right. And look, Tank literally said, since he talking, he an email champ. I want to fight Devin Haney next. If he beat Kambosos, I want to fight him next, Devin Haney. So since he didn't fight him next, though, he got quiet after that fight. Devin called him out, and Tank didn't say nothing. So to me, that's a duck. I don't know what y'all think about that.
But you gotta love that shit, though. That's what they supposed to do. They supposed to talk shit about each other. They supposed to say he ain't shit. I'll knock him out. He's a bum. What are they supposed to say?
They supposed to make the fight, though. You know what I'm saying? They not when it's fights to be made, everybody's quiet. But once somebody get a fight, then you start hearing people talking this and that. Like,
well, that's the part of the new wave. X know about this that marination wave they got going on now. They want to marinate everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's the new wave. That's the new thing now. Let's marinate the fight.
Yeah, I want to see Tank in that with Shakur, somebody, man. Really with Shakur. That's what I want to see. At 135.
That boy Frank Martin gonna be shelling up a lot like this, man. I can see it, man.
He
gonna be overwhelmed, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna bet
I'm
on
not,
that too.
I'm not all that, impressed with that dude. Man. They say this dude's just that and the third, but I'm not on the page with that.
Who you talking
I
about?
gotta see something. Frank Martin.
Oh yeah. Let me say this before I say that. Oh yeah. What about Benavidez and Boo Boo, bro? Boo Boo. I ain't too like. I'm not like too like. Oh, somebody need to fight Boo Boo and all this
Yeah.
shit. I don't know about it. Like they be acting like this. I don't know. They be acting like this man is like a lot of this shit ain't on him, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, he blew some opportunities.
Who you talking about?
Andrade.
Well, he got the Benavidez fight lined up, so we'll see what he got left.
But no, I would just bringing up like all of his fans be like, oh, somebody need to fight Demetrius Andre. Like it's all on them why he didn't fight, like he didn't get the fights that he, you know what I'm saying? Like I think he be like over exaggerating him. Bro.
He made some bad career choices.
And this is the thing though. Here's the thing, right? You can't say somebody's over exaggerating the dude because I've yet to see anybody beat the dude. So, if the dude ain't
he
shit,
had a chance at Charlo and he didn't take the fight. So that's what he mean. Like he had opportunities.
Whatever. Here's my point. But this is how I feel, just a different little mentality, right? If the dude ain't shit and the dude is old and he's small and he can't fight, there should be no problem for you to get in there and whoop his motherfucking ass. Stop talking about what he can't do. If he can't do all this stuff you say he can't do,
let me put it like this to you.
You need to whoop his ass.
Let me put it like this. What you just said about Frank Martin is exactly how I feel about Boo Boo, bro. That's it. That's it.
And that's why I'm happy that Shakur is saying this, and he ain't shit, and getting in there and finna whoop his ass and show you.
Look,
now, if you show Shakur some shit, then that'll be what happens.
My thing is, like, Boo Boo and he's definitely not. He's getting stopped, bro. He's getting stopped. I'm letting you know that right now.
Yeah, hey, Miles, I think at 168, I don't see him. I gotta see him in another fight. Well, we about to see him, but I don't think his power translated well.
Watch this bug gonna stop. Watch this. Once he stopped this man, they still gonna say, "Oh, Benavidez ain't fight nobody." I'm telling you, this big keep saying still. I think he Caleb playing.
Of course.
Yeah,
you know that. And you shouldn't be surprised that they do that. You shouldn't be surprised that they're making all these excuses for Spence.
I don't think Andrade's power translated well to 168 from what I've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing.
Something decent, but that last performance, like, you know, it was his first fight there, you know, but he not being he gonna get fucked up, man. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
Who the best at 168 to you?
In terms of what they accomplished, or just as far as how
just if the best fighter that could beat everybody else
at 140,
at 168.
The best fighter, everybody else right now is probably the most. I'll say this: the most talented fighter, I believe,
David Morrell
at 168 is fucking David Morrell. He got the most talent.
Now, okay, I agree. I think he beat everybody at 168, bro.
Who?
David Morrell.
Yeah, but he got to prove it. See, we don't know.
See,
that dude only got 11 fights.
Benavidez
and them 11 dudes he fought is probably working at Walmart right now.
hey, Sheldon.
So he ain't fought no goddamn body. So I don't know what he got. I know by the eye test, he got the most talent. That doesn't mean he's the best.
Hey, Sheldon, look, but Benavidez just ducked Morrell, bro. He really ducked
That
Morrell.
is true, bro. I can't, bro. I don't cap for niggas. That's true, man.
So and he my homie, he my nigga too, but I gotta keep it real. He just ducked that man, bro. He just ducked that man.
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
If you in the position that David Benavidez is in, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna risk that position fighting a guy like Morrell with 11 fights?
The position that
you know he's good. Everybody knows he's good. He got talent. But here's the thing: if I beat this motherfucker, right? When I beat him,
he wasn't ready.
Yeah. Okay. Look.
If I lose to the motherfucker, I lose everything I've worked my whole life for. So why would I take that risk for no money? Because there ain't no money behind Morrell.
Let me answer that question. Now, when he beat Caleb Plant, David Benavidez came out and said, He got a list of fighters that he said they signed a paper. He said it was Canelo on there, Charlo, and Morrell. And he said one of them fights finna happen before this year is up. But then
now what?
hold
now
on.
when are they asking this? When are they asking this?
This is right after the Caleb Plant fight. Now listen,
in the ring, right? In the ring, right?
I'm not sure if it was in the ring or it was one of those interviews, maybe in the ring on the way to the locker room post fight. That's all I know. So look,
but what I'm saying is, right after a fight, this motherfucker just had a fight, had a great performance, came back because he was losing that fight, and I was there live at the fight. By the way, I was there.
Listen,
and you can't ask a motherfucker no shit like that because he ain't thinking clearly right now.
He wasn't. No, matter of fact,
I don't give a fuck
look,
what he said.
He was.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
Listen,
the business comes out, and the business people will say, "Look,
hold on,
that ain't worth
so
your time."
let me finish what I'm saying. So factually, David Benavidez said this, and he said it was paperwork, and it was nothing said different until Morrell had his fight. Once Morrell stopped that next dude, then they asked all Benavidez. He said he never heard of nothing between him and David Morrell at all. He don't know where that came from, and that's
so you
fact.
saying.
So he
So
lied.
you saying? Wait a minute. So you saying that since David Morrell stopped that 36-year-old Brazilian dude who nobody heard of,
that put fear in Benavidez.
That made David Benavidez rethink himself.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You know what, brother? I'm gonna tell you something. You are entitled to your opinion, but I think you're reaching. I really do.
But that's what happened. Well, whatever reason,
ain't nobody worried. Wasn't nobody picking that 36-year-old dude to go?
Look, no, it ain't about
more than 2 rounds.
No, look, it's not. No,
that dude wasn't nobody.
Look, it's not about who he beat. It's about the way that it looked. It obviously put fear in him. If he lied and said, "Oh, I never heard of nothing between me and Morrell," he knew what was up. Well, we get. You think I didn't just make that up? He told us that.
No. I'm not saying you did. But I'm gonna tell you this. Yeah. Now, this is me, and X will tell you this because we've been knowing each other for a minute. I don't believe that any professional boxer is afraid of another one. Them dudes fight for a living. That's what they do.
All right, hold up, y'all.
Now, hold on. Now, I believe that business decisions get made. I believe that. But ain't nobody scared, bro. If they were scared, they wouldn't even get in the ring. They're not scared.
All right, let me interject.
Nobody's scared of nobody.
Let me interject right here. Look, my perspective on it, and I'm gonna let y'all go after. My perspective on it is that, and JB in the comment section is one of the first guys who I've known to talk about David Morrell. I think he's a tremendous talent. I think if he does fight David Benavidez right now, and David Benavidez beats him, there will be conversations about this guy wasn't ready, or this and that. And I told JB that, and he told me he feels like even if he does lose to Benavidez because of that fact that, he may not be ready, that we don't know what Morrell could probably be after that. You know what I'm saying? But taking a loss like that can affect the fighter greatly. You know what I'm saying? Early in his career and things like that. So we don't know if he will truly turn out to be something great after that. So either way, it's a lose-lose situation for David Benavidez. If he lose to the guy, they're going to clown him. If he beat him, they're going to say, oh, he was too, he had this fight.
So why did he lie to us then? Like, that to me, that on this, you shouldn't have lied to us. You should have never said nothing about Morrell if you weren't willing to fight him. You know what
See,
I'm saying?
that's because, well, here's the thing, though. That's because you're under the assumption that these fighters actually give a fuck about what we think.
Some do, bro.
They don't.
Some do.
They spend a lot of time arguing with people on the internet. Look at Bill Haney. Bill Haney will hop on a live with 2 people watching and argue about his son. They definitely give a fuck about what.
Of course, he's gonna hop on the line and argue about his son. But does that make him change the decisions that he makes? No. The business dictates that.
David Benavidez don't want that smoke, bro. That's the bottom line, though, man. He don't want that smoke.
Okay, well, you can think that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with thinking that. That's your opinion. I have a different opinion. I believe that business decisions are being made. That's all I believe.
Think about this Boo Boo fight, because I really don't. I think I'm gonna have to make some bets on this shit, man. Because
I think Boo Boo gonna shock you.
Hold up.
I think he's gonna shock you.
Boo Boo is gonna get fucked up, man. Here's why. First off, it's not just because of last performance. This man has gas tank issues that are really not being paid attention to, bro. You fucking around get tired with this man Benavidez, you gonna get stopped. Ask Caleb Plant, bro. And also he fight in spurts, bro. I realize that about him. He gonna get crashed, bro. He gonna get cracked.
Hey, X, that's what pulled me from the comment section, bro. Me and you disagree on a lot, but the shit we see the same is shit like that, bro. I don't know what this obsession with Boo Boo is. Boo Boo is fucking trash, man. Like, there's nothing that he's did. I'll be like, oh, that's pretty impressive.
Right,
He is, bro. He is basic as shit.
Yeah.
Like you said, he got gas tank issues. He looked horrible in his last fight. It's a whole bunch of factors to where I'm like, bro, why everybody so high on Boo Boo?
Right, he not at 168. It's everything that he is and not is less at 168. I'm telling you, he's not better at 168. He's worse than 160.
They act like Boo Boo's a tragic tale.
I'll tell you what is true. What is true is we're about to find out.
Oh, we definitely is. That's why I'm trying to find some bets like X is.
Yeah, I'm finding bets on that.
I'm cashing out, man. Like, that's crazy, bro. They act like Boo Boo is like the story of a fighter that was did wrong by the sport. Boo Boo, everything that's happened to him has been brought up on himself.
Oh, yeah. Let me say this right quick. He gonna get fucked up, man. I don't know what y'all looking at.
That's the same thing. It's funny Scholar says that, right? Because that's the same thing they said about the dude on the 29th.
Man, nobody. Man, you like.
But with the wrong production company. He with the wrong people. He all this wrong himself. Look,
that is not the same thing, man. That is, come on.
No. Hold on. Don't cut me off. Let me say something. All I'm saying is, you may not like the guy, you may not like the style, you may not like it, but the fact still remains: ain't nobody beat that motherfucker yet. And David Benavidez's resume ain't that stellar. He ain't really fought nobody. Best win on his record is probably Caleb Plant. So I'm not impressed.
But who Boo Boo fought? That's equivalent to a Plant.
Who the fuck did Boo Boo for, bro?
Shit, neither one of them ain't really fought nobody.
That's a good fight right now. That's a
good
fight.
You don't know.
No. Hold up now. You hold up now. Caleb Plant is better than anybody this nigga fucking Boo Boo fought in his whole
I don't know that. He ain't fought none of them niggas that Boo Boo fought. I don't know that.
Bro,
I don't know that.
Plant is better than anybody that this man has fought
big and butts.
Caleb
Plant fought big and butts. So don't tell me shit about how good Caleb Plant is. Caleb Plant fought big and butts.
Either way, whatever you say.
Who the fuck is big and butts, bro?
At 168.
You tell me who big and butts is.
At 168. At 168.
He fought big and butts at 168. Who the fuck is that?
Hold up. At 168, Caleb Plant is better than anybody that Boo Boo has fought at 168 or his entire.
You don't know that.
That's true.
Caleb Plant is considered elite at 168. Like, he may not be in the top 5, but he at least top 10.
I don't care what
Boo Boo ain't fought nobody remotely even close to that.
He ain't fought.
I mean, just using your eye test, Shelton. You've been watching the sport a long time. Who he fought on that level?
Hold up. You see, I love that I got this in my back pocket because I know this man. I got a lot of love and respect for this man, like he had my own blood. But I'm gonna call him out on this. He was doing this shit for Zurdo Ramirez. Zurdo Ramirez ain't fight nobody. But he was this and that. But now all of a sudden, David Benavidez didn't really fight nobody and all this shit. But you wasn't keeping that same energy for Zurdo. You were saying, he fought the 40-some motherfuckers that was in front of him. That's what you said. So now you want to.
And that's exactly what David Benavidez did. He beat the 28 motherfuckers they put in front.
I'm asking you, what made you shift and look at it in a different perspective? Because Zurdo got dominated, right?
He got his ass mollywop.
So that's what made you say, okay, I can't do that no more, right? You can't put yourself.
No, I'm saying I can't do that no more. I'm rolling with him against Joe Smith. What are you talking about?
I'm
rolling with him against Joe Smith.
Benavidez and Andrade, it's a 50-50 fight, though, to me.
That shit ain't 50-50, bro.
Not 50-50, man. He getting, I can't.
Well, I'll tell you what, Boxing Scholar, we gonna find out, ain't we? If it's 50-50 or not, we gonna find out.
Yeah. We definitely is. Same way we found out Bud.
Hey, we don't know because Benavidez known a lot. So shit, we gotta wait and see.
Hell yeah, T. Yeah. Uncle Shelter had Zurdo being B-ball. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
I damn sure did. I didn't mollywhopping B-ball, and B-ball proved me the fuck wrong.
Yep, absolutely. It is what it is. We all have.
Look, I had Fortune beating the shit out of Inouye. Inouye proved me wrong.
I picked Inouye just because Foden picked Spence. I wanted him to lose.
I don't know how familiar y'all is with stocks, but if you got any stock in Boo Boo, sell that shit.
Sell that motherfucker for sure.
Well, we gonna find out. We'll see. We'll damn see. They still got to fight. That's all. I say it all the time. I done said it 100 times before. Nigga, if you knew who was gonna win, they wouldn't have to fight.
Benavidez by 11th round TKO, bro.
One more thing though, you gotta factor into it, bro. The refs play a part in these fights because Benavidez and Plant, if that ref wasn't there, he would have stopped Plant. But because the ref they had, he couldn't do no inside work. So that shit matters. You gotta think about that too, especially with Benavidez.
I don't know about that. I was there, man. From round 5, from round 6 on, it was all Benavidez. I think Plant had 5 rounds.
But when
after that, he didn't win a round in that motherfucker.
When Benavidez get close though, you know he worked on the inside. He broke it up every time they got close. He could.
That's not every time because Benavidez fought out of many clinches in that fight. He fought out the clinch. That's why he turned the fight around. He started hitting that motherfucker, beating him up in the clinch. That's how he turned the fight around.
They couldn't fight in the clinch in that fight, bro. I remember that.
He broke Caleb Plant way up, man.
He broke him in like the 6th or 7th round. I'm sitting in the 14th row.
Hold on. He got some pretty good inside work too, man. Benavidez. He just stand too. He square up too much, bro. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
He square up too much. That shit getting caught again, bro. You gotta chill out with that shit.
Like it wasn't surprising for me because Caleb Plant gasses out. That's his biggest issue. He got gas tank issue.
It's like Boo-Boo. You're picking him though.
Canelo will touch Benavidez's body on the inside too. With that work, Canelo gonna drop that low to that body shot and hurt him. That'll be a good fight.
So look, this might be a little controversial. Canelo's the best at 168, bro.
I mean,
I don't. Man,
the only person that's a threat to him is probably Morrell, and Morrell is a Cuban, and the Cubans don't fight on the inside. Canelo's a good inside fighter. I think it beat him easy.
So he got to prove it though. So them the top two though to me. It's between Benavidez, Canelo, and Morrell. And
here you go, JB. Here you go. Look.
They got to prove it, man.
Look at JB. Here he go. He ain't even talk about that, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Canelo's the most accomplished at 168. I give you that. I don't know if he's the best.
But Sheldon, ain't that kind of like blasphemous? It's like saying that Boots is better than Bud. Like if the guy has proven, if the guy has proven himself at the weight at 168, how could you say somebody better until they dethrone him?
I'm gonna tell you. Look. Let me answer your question. The reason I said because he haven't proved it yet. He ain't proven by fighting none of the top people at 168. Benavidez has been calling him out and been the mandatory for multiple years. Morrell is at the top and Andrade is at the top, and so he ain't fought none of them yet. So he's proving it against people we don't want him to see him fight. You know he can beat all the people he fought.
But bro, he got all the belts. He collected all the belts.
He strategically collected the belts, just like Anthony Johnson.
Everybody, you get it.
Wait. Stop with that. It don't matter how he collected them. He collected them. So until somebody beats him, he's the man.
But if
you gotta beat him.
But look,
you pay these sanctioning fees to be a champion, bro. You fight to be a champion, bro.
If he don't fight the best, if he don't make the fight, how can we know? How can they prove it if he don't take the fight?
That's what we're trying to tell you. The process.
Who says he's not gonna fight these guys? Who said he's not?
So look, tell me this: how come he fought every other mandatory except Benavidez?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Canelo, man.
Look. Wait a minute. That's wrong. He didn't fight every mandatory because he didn't fight Charlo when he was supposed to.
Okay, look, another fighter that we wanted him to fight that he didn't fight. So all the fights that we want, is it a coincidence that the people, his biggest threats, he didn't fight those mandatories, but every other mandatory he fought? He knows what he's doing. He strategically collected those belts, bro.
It doesn't matter how you collected them. You collected them strategically or not. You can say the same thing about Devin Haney. Devin Haney got all the belts in one fight. So you can't do it like that. He's the man. Until somebody beats him, he's the man. You got to beat him.
That's the stigma, bro, of being a cash cow, bro. Mayweather retired from the sport where people still want him to fight fights they want him to fight. It don't work like that, bro. Like boxing is different than the days of yesteryear. Like he's not gonna fight everybody we want him to fight. But the crazy part about that, bro, the people that say Canelo ain't fight Benavidez is the same people that, like, if he fought, they probably would favor Canelo to beat Benavidez. Like, it doesn't make it. Why would he duck somebody that he's probably better than and favored to win against? And then he went to go fight Bivol. Bivol is a tougher fight than Benavidez. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
No, Bivol.
Don't give him no out, Boxing Scott. Remember, Bivol was a cherry pick. Remember?
Okay, I don't need it out. Listen. It's the same as Usyk. Yeah, he went to fight Joshua. He's a heavyweight. He got 3 belts. Of course, he'd rather fight him than fight Wilder and get knocked the fuck out. That's the reason.
Why would he fight Wilder? Wilder didn't have no belt.
That's the reason. Listen, what I'm telling you is the threat. Canelo rather fight Bivol and lose by points than fight Benavidez and risk getting stopped.
Bro, so you think?
How does that work out for Canelo? Hold on, wait a minute. Listen to your logic. How does that work out for Canelo fighting Bivol instead? How did that work out for him?
Because Bivol didn't stop him, bro. It was just a 12-round decision.
Bivol beat his motherfucking ass from pulling the post.
Yeah, he did. Hold up. He didn't drop Canelo, and he didn't stop Canelo.
Who says Benavidez gonna do that?
Hold up.
But that's the threat.
I don't want to have to mute y'all. Hold up.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, let me say this. If David Benavidez fight Canelo, I don't think he gonna get stopped. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but I just don't see that. I think that's a close fight. You know, I'm gonna have to edge Canelo though. You know, as much as I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that dude ain't been wobbling since 2010, bro. I'm gonna
have to edge Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? But I do hear a lot of what y'all saying with Bivol and Benavidez, and then I heard the point that the box scholar made about the fight with Canelo and Benavidez. Look, man, my thing is whether he can beat him or not. The people want to see the fight. You know, exactly. People just want to see it. They may edge Canelo like me, but hey, who knows? Benavidez could probably shock the world. I'm rooting for him. I hope he can win. And it's also a fight, 2 Mexicans, right? 2 Mexicans, 1 Mexican, who a lot of Mexicans feel is the next coming for the Mexican race. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, you know, and they want to see him face the current Canelo Alvarez.
Right. Pass the torch. I got you.
And Canelo don't want to risk losing that, bro. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. He don't want to risk losing that. He don't want to take the risk.
Why wasn't Benavidez champion? Why Canelo didn't have to go through him?
Because he lost his belt on the scales.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault was that? Canelo's?
He didn't lose in a fight. Listen, okay, if he's so much better than him, like everybody said earlier, show us. Get in there and fight and show us that you better. Don't just.
We ain't got no problem with that. We ain't got no problem with that. He ain't got no problem with that.
But that's
I don't think anybody has a problem with it. But I don't buy the ducking narrative. I don't think, bro. You think that Benavidez will stop him? He fought harder punchers like Triple G. We never seen this man even knocked down.
Hold up, y'all. I guess we got a Boo-Boo fan here. You know, he made a point that's kind of solid. Most likely, what y'all think about this comment? If you want to know how dangerous Boo-Boo is, just ask Canelo Alvarez. Canelo wanted to go undisputed at 160, but changed plans when Andre had the last belt. Facts.
That's a fact.
Those are facts. So you just right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why they got to fight. Brighten the dude off. Boo-Boo ain't WC. We'll find out.
Canelo left 154 because of Charlo. Canelo left 160 because of Andrade, and when he got to 168, he didn't go for undisputed until Benavidez lost his belts on the scale because he already had a belt. But when he had the belt, he didn't challenge Benavidez. But hold on, let me finish. Soon as Benavidez lost the belt, he asked to fight his mandatory for the vacant title, or what was dude named his former sparring partner. Yeah, he fought for the vacant title against him to become undisputed. So he didn't want undisputed when Benavidez had the belt. That's what happened, bro.
He ducked somebody at 154 that he finna fight right now, bro. These are crazy talking points you making, bro.
But he moving up to. Come on now, you know what?
So he ducked Charlo, but he finna fight Charlo now.
But look, Charlo been at 154. Canelo been at 168, so now he's taking Charlo off an injury and coming up 2 weight classes. He wanted the advantage, bro. Come on now, Canelo know what he's doing.
You can't feel sorry for Charlo because he signed up for this shit.
I don't feel sorry for Charlo, but you can't deny that Canelo is strategically getting these matches, bro. He know what he's doing. He's not fighting the best, but y'all saying he's the best. That's all.
Hey, I know somebody. Hey, hold on. I know somebody else who did the same thing. I know who he learned it from.
Well, it ain't my guy. Crawford fight the best. That's the
No. Crawford wasn't even in the mix back then. But I know who Canelo learned that from.
You're gonna say Ray?
He did the same thing Floyd did.
He probably gonna. Floyd fought more
Strategically
competition than
fight
Canelo.
this guy. Strategically fight that guy. Fight this guy with a little bit
but
casual.
look,
Fight this guy when I know I can whoop him.
No,
I mean,
Floyd,
there's nothing wrong with that. He earned that.
Look, if that
Floyd
was the
the
same,
number one guy in the sport, so he earned that. Canelo's the number one guy in the sport right now. He earned that.
I'm gonna show you the difference. When Floyd beat Canelo, that's the equivalent to Canelo beating David Benavidez, but he not fighting him. That's the difference. Floyd fought the tough fights. Canelo not fighting no tough fights.
Let me ask you a question. Seriously, you was around when Floyd fought Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Did you actually give Canelo a shot?
I knew Floyd was gonna beat him.
Okay, so nobody thought Canelo was gonna beat Floyd.
That's cat.
A lot of people thought Canelo was gonna win.
Yes, they did think Canelo was gonna win.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
That's what Roger Mayweather said.
Bro, I wasn't even watching boxing back then, and I knew that. Shit.
If you thought that,
a lot of people thought Canelo was gonna win.
If you thought that, Floyd, you don't know shit about boxing.
Floyd said he's not ready, and they said that he is ready. That's why Floyd took the
fight.
Look,
Floyd built that dude up on the undercard just so he could whoop him.
But look,
Floyd put the dude on his undercards, built that dude up. Floyd knew all along, this dude ain't got nothing for me. I'm gonna beat this dude easy. Dude too slow.
I don't think Canelo signed a PBC deal, and they probably brought him to fights. I don't think he was picking and choosing who he was fighting.
We can't compare Canelo to Floyd. I'm not even.
No.
You don't compare.
At this point, no. I disagree, Scholar. At this point, Canelo tells him who he want to fight, where he want to fight, and when he want to fight. Canelo got that coming.
All right, let me ask y'all this. I ain't gonna ask y'all this. What y'all think about Jamel and Canelo? What y'all think of that fight? Do y'all think that's a cherry pick on Canelo?
Jamel has to take him deep. He has to survive the early rounds and take him deep. That's the only way he got
to let me get the question out.
And one at a time.
All right, look. So the Canelo and Jamel fight, right? Do y'all look at that as a cherry pick for Canelo? One, that's the first question. And the second question is, how do y'all see that fight going?
I just told you how I see it going. Is it a cherry pick? Somewhat. You bringing the dude up 2 weight classes who been out of the ring 17 months and coming off a broken hand. So kind of a cherry pick.
All right. What about
I don't think it's a. I mean, I feel like this. When you get to the level of a Floyd Mayweather, which Sheldon Moore just brought up, it's all a cherry pick because everything is prize fighting at that point. You the cash cow. They need you. Anybody would take like right now in the division. Anthony Joshua would probably entertain a fight with Canelo just because he's a cash cow. Bud was trying to do it. First, Bud said he was too big. Then he was entertaining it for the undisputed and the money. Like, bro, it's like
Bud trying to fight the best, not for money. He trying to fight the best.
Bro, but you don't think money had anything to do with that Canelo fight?
No, because Bud said he wants the winner, not Canelo. He said he wants the winner.
If that's the case, he would have fought Mel then.
He said he wants the winner. So that means he don't care if it's Canelo or Charlo. That I just cooked what you said, bro. He wants the winner, not Canelo. Whoever wins, that's what he wants at 168.
So this is what I'm gonna ask you since you cooking. Do you think that when you become the face of boxing, that you're not selectively picking your opponents or you're fighting everybody?
It's up to you.
It's a yes or no question.
It's not really yes or no question. It's up to the fighters. Some fighters fight the best. Some fighters strategically pick. To me, that's the difference in our era. Floyd, he strategically did a lot of shit. I give him that, but he was better than Canelo. His career is way better than Canelo's. But
so Ray Leonard didn't wait for Roberto Duran to get out of shape before he fought him again.
I'm only 41. I don't remember that. But
you was around in that. If you 41 and I'm doing my math, you was around during that time, bro.
Nah, I wasn't.
Ray Leonard, not Robinson. Ray Leonard.
Ray Leonard.
No, Leonard. When Leonard fought Duran, he was about 2 years old, bro. He'd be 41. That was 40 years ago.
I wasn't watching that.
Okay.
Pros but anyway,
yeah, damn, that was a long time ago.
Some fighters want to fight the best. Like Wilder's willing to fight the best. Some fighters fight for money.
No, that's not true. Because Wilder only fought the best when he fought Fury. The rest of them dudes wasn't shit, and you know it.
Listen. Wilder fought the dude everybody ran from, which is Luis Ortiz.
Oh, that's a narrative, bro. Stop that.
Wilder wanted to fight Joshua. Bro. Wilder wanted
Hold on. Let me get some facts. The best win on Luis Ortiz's resume is Brian fucking
Bro,
Jennings.
it don't matter who. They don't want to fight Luis. Okay, look. Okay, let me ask you.
And he was on steroids when he fought Brian Jennings.
Listen,
Ain't
who
nobody
didn't?
scared of
Okay,
dude,
look.
bro.
Who didn't Wilder? Who wasn't Wilder willing to fight? Let me just ask you that.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Vladimir,
Oh my
Brian
God.
Jennings was supposed to fight him.
Man.
Brian
All
Jennings
right,
was
man.
rated higher than Deontay Wilder at one point.
All right, man. So Wilder was scared of Klitschko.
He didn't fight him, did he?
Shelly Finkel said he wasn't ready.
So okay, they was the same manager. That's the same manager. There you go. Shelly Finkel said he wouldn't let him.
You trying to tell me? You trying to sit on this panel and tell me that Gerald Washington was the best?
You trying to tell me that the hardest? You trying to tell me that the hardest puncher in boxing history?
No, he's not. Ernie Savage got that title, brother.
We going into
Ernie Savage got that title, brother.
But like I said, some people.
Wilder's first 30 opponents was the same guy with different mustaches, bro.
Some people fight for money. Some people fight for legacy. And Canelo.
Well, you got a Wilder. We was talking about Wilder. Wilder don't fight for that. Wilder fight whoever gonna make him getting paid. Wilder ain't fought the best to fight for years, man.
Who the best?
Wilder
then?
ain't trying to fight no
Who the best then? Who the best then? Are they fight? Is the best fighting the best right now at heavyweight? Who the best at heavyweight?
No. They said that Saudis is trying to make that fight though. They're trying to make Joshua Wilder and motherfucking Fury Usyk. They're trying to make it.
And look, you know, out of all them people, you know Wilder ready for that shit. If it don't get,
I don't know. I can see Wilder. Last time I saw Wilder, the last time I saw Wilder in a competitive fight, I saw Wilder stretch the fuck out. So I don't know what he was.
Hold up, y'all. Cause I was actually about I heard Uncle Shell give his thoughts on how the Mel and Canelo fight gonna go.
That's what we was talking about. I ain't get to say that.
It's all good. I gotta think that fight gonna go though. And do you think it's a cherry pick on the part of Canelo?
Well, me, I think it's a cherry pick because, well, Canelo already said nobody at 47 or 54 can even beat Crawford. So he's fighting somebody at 54. So he know he gonna get that win in his eyes. But I think the style, I think it's a decent fight though. I'm not gonna lie. Because at 168, it's a decent fight. But I don't think Charlo gonna win because he not gonna stop Canelo, and he definitely not gonna beat him on the card. So it's to me, Charlo just tried to run from Bud, but I know it fucked him up that Bud's willing to fight him at 68. So that's all Charlo trying to do. He getting the money, but it ain't only about the money for him. He trying to get away from Bud. But I still
you say he's running from Bud.
Hold up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go to the next question.
Hold up, Sean. Go ahead, Scholar. What you think about?
I think it's a bad stylistic matchup for Mel. I feel like Mel showed, even though he knocked out Cassiano, whenever he was putting pressure on him, he would just dip his head down and start throwing shots. And I think that's the wrong thing to do. And then when I was watching him hit the pads with his trainer, he was bringing his hype down to the trainer's body and throwing punch. I'm like, bro, you finna get caught with counters.
He looks sloppy, bro.
That's how he fight too.
Yeah, man. But also, Pascal, do you think it's a cherry pick by Canelo?
Yeah, somewhat. I think they might have presented him with some names, the PBC, and he probably said, "I want this one." Because he, to me, if it was me and I was cherry picking, to be honest with you, I'd have went after the brother. That's a lamb right there. You know how the lion go after the gazelle that's wounded?
They said they weren't gonna give him the brother because he ain't ready. He said that out of his own mouth. He told them they gotta wait, so they let Lil Charlo fight him first.
Hey, bro, I would have sat around and waited for you. I was like, "When you gonna be ready? 2 months, 3 months?"
I don't know, man, but that fight definitely. What's the date? September what?
September 30th.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely. I'll pay for that. It is a good fight. It's still a cherry pick by Canelo, but you know, I'm still rooting for Charlo. But at first I was like, man, I think he can pull it off. But now I was being a little biased, man. I had to really come to the realization that he gonna get crashed, man. I feel like he's gonna get crashed, bro. He gonna man, it's gonna get bad for him. The style is just not good. That style that Canelo is just not good for him, man. Canelo is real short, compact, keep his guard tight. You know what I'm saying? And that pressure that he got, whether he's throwing a jab or not, it's mentally draining. It's mentally exhausting on you, bro. Like, and Charlo, I know he's gonna be moving down the ring a whole lot, bro. He's gonna get tired. The moment is big as well. A lot you got to think about in that fight. I think he's gonna stop.
But let me ask you this, body shot. My man said that you think Charlo is running from Bud?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Who from 147 to 168 is gonna turn down a Canelo fight?
Nobody.
Listen, the thing about
Shit, from 118 to heavyweight, Sheldon.
Ain't nobody turning that fight down, bro. He's not running from Bud. He's running to the bag. Now I say that.
I mean, yeah,
because Canelo is a bigger bag than Bud, and that's a fact. It's a bigger bag.
Look, let me ask you this though: how many times have we heard that man say, "Leave us alone," on air? Wait, repeat that.
I heard him say it this morning. I heard him say it last night on $1 Million Worth of Game. I heard him say it a couple times in the last 24 hours.
Yeah,
they don't really want to fight the dude.
Bro, everything he say is in the opposite direction of Bud, bro.
Exactly.
Everything.
Well, we'll see. Because if he somehow pulls this off, he know Bud's already called him out, so he know what's next.
No, if he pulls it off, he gonna say, "Oh, I won. Let me give Canelo the rematch."
Right.
Yeah, he gonna prolong it, bro.
Everybody you think Canelo Alvarez is gonna fight you without a rematch clause? Everybody gets a rematch.
So look, Bud been calling them out way before that fight even came up, before Canelo even signed that 3-fight deal.
Which fight makes more money?
Canelo gonna make more, but the second most money. Hold on. The second most money he can make is against Crawford, and he said he want undisputed versus undisputed. That could have really got him that. Fighting Canelo was not gonna get him that.
He can't get him that because if he didn't fight Tim Tszyu, it didn't matter if it was Canelo or anybody else. If he didn't fight Tim Tszyu, they was gonna strip him anyway.
Listen, if he would have said, "I want to fight Crawford for undisputed," he wouldn't have to fight Tim Tszyu right now. He could fight Crawford.
They would have stripped him anyway.
Yeah, bro, I disagree with you. I find it hard to believe that he's ducking somebody that's not even in his division. That's number one. And then number two, like Sheldon said, bro, it's a fucking Canelo. This is a lottery ticket, bro. You expect this man to give up his lottery ticket to go fight Bud? When he fought Cassiano, bro, for undisputed, how did that do, pay-per-view wise?
Why did he say leave us alone?
I was there. There was only 4,000 people in the arena. It was only 4,000 people there. They was giving away tickets in the front.
Hold on, bro. Y'all sound really like fans right now because at the end of the day, no matter what y'all saying his excuses was, it's no way that y'all can excuse him saying, "Oh, I want to see Boots and Crawford get in there. Leave us alone."
But see, we talk about it's prize fighting, bro. We talk about what makes the most business sense.
That's a coward, bro. That means I don't want to fight him.
Bro, you call him an undisputed. You call an undisputed man a coward, bro.
He said leave. He said, "I want to see Boots and Crawford get in there. Leave us alone." How can you explain that, bro?
I was trying to explain it, but you cut me off with this bud buddy shit, bro.
Go ahead. What? Explain that, because leave us alone means leave us alone.
Okay, this is what I'm explaining to you, right? Jamel doesn't even make people's pound for pound top 10, and he's undisputed. He had a rematch with Cassiano where he knocked him out. That's what you want to see, bro. Come on, man. Anyway, he had a rematch with that guy, Castaño, right? Yeah. And he knocked him out. That still didn't do numbers, and it still didn't get him on the pound for pound list. So at this point, if he was your brother, cousin, or whatever, why would you advise him to keep taking these legacy fights that's not making him any money when he has a Canelo fight on the table, bro? It doesn't make any fucking sense. And if he beats Canelo, I guarantee they'll put him number 3 or 4 pound for pound, biggest payday of his life, and he got a rematch set up with another payday.
All that's wrong.
Cook right there.
Go ahead, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. You did cook right there. I didn't even think about it like that. That was a good ass point.
Yeah, that is true.
That's a good point.
Listen.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to make it make sense. That's all. You got to make it make sense.
That's just a bunch of reasonings for him trying to get away from Bud, bro. What he wanted, he knew. The only reason he fighting Canelo is because his brother is not in shape and he drinking. Otherwise, he wouldn't even be fighting him right now. But if he wanted to get paid, he still could have got paid fighting Bud, who just beat up his homie.
Not as much as you get fighting Canelo Alvarez.
Okay, so that's what it's. All right, cool. So, but that don't explain him saying.
Wait. Why do they call it prize fighting? Because you're fighting for a prize.
But that doesn't explain him saying now to fight Boots next and leave us alone. That still doesn't clarify why he said that. That means it don't matter. That means
you acting like this dude is the sharpest crayon in the box.
That don't mean that means the Canelo fight don't got nothing to do with it. He wants you to fight somebody else and just leave us alone.
He's not afraid of Bud, bro. And Bud's not afraid of him. I don't
what he's saying sound like he is, right?
I don't believe that. He's not afraid of Bud, and Bud's not afraid of him. So Bud thinks he can beat him.
So look, basically, but that's what you saying. But from what he said out his own mouth, it sounds like he afraid of Bud, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And you know it. You it sound like it, but you just saying he's not afraid of it because you want to say that. But leave us alone.
We can table this conversation. I'm never going to agree with you that a professional prize fighter is afraid of another one.
Undisputed, Sheldon. Add in that undisputed fighter.
Hey,
I'm not going to do that. So we can just table this shit. Because I ain't never going to read that.
We need to compound all those Charlo clips about Bud, and that's going to show you that nigga scared. He's scared. Every clip, every time he talk about Bud, it's something scary. He say, I don't know what that nigga talking about. I'm undisputed at 154. I don't know what he talking about.
But bro, that's facts.
But he knows exactly
facts, bro. That he wasn't lying.
He do know what he talking about because Bud moving to 154, and Bud want to fight him next.
He got a fight on the table already, right?
Bud got to fight. Ain't fight nobody until he fights Spence next.
Right. He said, okay, look, he want to fight Canelo. And he want to fight Canelo when he said, I'm busy. Fight that tall, lanky motherfucker. Y'all two fight. He want to fight Canelo then. Why he say that then?
What
I just can't wrap my mind around. Bro, look, so look, Bud is better pound for pound.
What motherfucker you talking about?
Fondura.
Fight Fondura? What the fuck would I fight him for? He just got knocked the fuck out.
Listen.
Nah, this old, Sheldon.
Look, I tripped out. My bad, X. I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, we can table this conversation because I'm never going to agree with you that a professional fighter at the top tier of prize fighting is afraid of another.
If you don't know who Fondura was, you don't know what he said about Fondura and when he said it. It's like you can't.
I was at the Fondura fight. What do you mean I don't know who Fondura was? I was at the fucking fight.
No, but listen,
I was at the fight.
You can't really debate right now if you don't even know all the facts of what Charlo been saying and how he been moving. Because everything I'm saying, it sounds like he's scared of.
All you saying is that you saying Charlo is afraid of Bud. That's what's a roundabout way. What you trying to say? And I'm telling you
what I'm saying,
I don't agree with that. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and I'm saying the reason that I'm saying that is because every time we talking about Bud, everything is in the opposite direction of Bud Crawford for him. It ain't never I'm gonna fight this nigga. And when he did he said we could get the fans what they want after this. After that, he said leave us alone. So I don't think he ever gonna fight Bud. He don't want that smoke.
So
if he loses this fight on September 30th, he's not gonna fight any Bud anyway, because Bud ain't gonna want to fight him. If he loses,
we gonna see how this turn out, man.
If y'all ask me, bro, like it really don't even look like they're gonna fight, to be honest. Because look, if let's say Mel do win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that means the Canelo rematch is on the table, right? Then Bud, I think Bud would have already had 4 Spence. No, Bud would have 4 Spence after. Yeah, Bud would already have 4 Spence. So he'll be waiting around even more for Jamel. You know what I'm saying? Because the rematch with Canelo will be on the table. But if Canelo does beat Jamel, it's like Bud will have to go up to 68. He did say he'll go to 68 to fight Canelo, but I don't know. I really don't think that fight will happen, bro. I really don't.
And because we know whatever out Charlo get, he gonna take it. We all know that. We all know that.
Hey, bro, let me ask you this, bro. So let's say Canelo knocks out Mel. You think if Bud fights him, he has a chance? This gonna tell me everything I need to know.
Man, hold up, my guy, hold up. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I keep it 100 over here, bro. Bud, it's gonna come to a point in that fight where Bud get hit. He gonna get hit, bro. And I honestly don't see him taking a hard shot from Canelo, bro. All the way moving up 3 weight classes. I just don't see it, bro. It's gonna be a point where Canelo is able to cut off the ring on him, and it's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be good. Also, with Crawford, I don't know how his speed gonna be looking at 168. He's gonna be moving up 3 weight classes. He is older. It's a lot you gotta think about in that Canelo fight. I don't just see Bud just completely like Floyd Mayweather and this nigga for 12 rounds at 168. You know, I just don't see it, bro.
So in that fight, who you got, Canelo or Bud? If it happens,
Canelo.
If you put a gun in my hand, I'm going Canelo, bro.
I got 500 on Bud on whoever right now. What's up?
We ain't doing that because motherfuckers still ain't paying me them 100, 500 they owe me.
Niggas owe me 1,200 on YouTube right now.
Hey, Shell, that's why I built in Vegas, because Vegas always gonna pay. These niggas ain't gonna pay their bets.
Vegas don't pay, bro.
They betting on their ass.
I bet on FanDuel, and only one person paid me from YouTube. Everybody else still owe me.
But look, y'all, let me say this. I want to thank all of y'all for coming. I think I'm gonna go live tomorrow, but I do gotta go to the gym. So
Hey, get your workout on, bro. Have a good one.
All of y'all give me our closing words, and we're gonna be out. Keep it short and brief.
Hey, #1 pound for pound fighter in the world until somebody proves you different.
Right. All right. See you. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah. Yeah. Call me up.
Bud is #1 pound for pound, probably reigning 5 years, maybe 6, depending on how far you go back. But this Bud fantasy shit gotta stop, bro. That man is a human. He was sore after the Spence fight, just like every other fighter gets sore. He had wear and tear on his body, and he's 36. He goes up, Canelo go drop his ass. That's my closing statement.
Damn. All right, man. All right, Box Scholar. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah. Yo, man, this Bud gonna stop Spence, man. Man, Bud, ain't nobody fucking with Bud, bro. I'm taking all bets. Bud beat Charlo, Canelo, Boots, whoever the fuck he fight next. I ain't gonna say they getting stopped, because if he fight Canelo, he might not get stopped, but nobody beating Bud, bro. He retired undefeated. But salute to the chat. My man keep putting out them videos. Everybody subscribe to Boxaholic, the other channel, when I see y'all in the next one.
All right, man. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for the support. All right, hands down, man down. What's good, man? What you got?
Shit, man. I'm just happy to be a part of a great era, man. You know, as long as these guys keep putting on great shows, I continue to watch.
Right.
Man. But I love to see all of those fights, man. You know, so but all I can say is, we got to continue to support, you know, the fighters and athletes and whatnot, and get a sport a good name. So for the most part, like, yeah, we can keep these athletes going, these you know, these fighters and whatnot, keep them going, keep them motivated, and they continue to motivate us, like myself as well, because I train and I'm training to be a mixed martial artist. So, you know what I mean, I gotta go get my work in too, you feel me? But I'm also recovering. But yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming through. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, man. I'm trying to build this platform. Well, my next platform, Boxaholic. Make sure y'all go over there, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to move the traffic from this channel over there, because I will not really be posting on this channel when I do start doing work over there. That would be my primary channel for covering the sport of boxing. So please go over there, subscribe to Boxaholic. It's spelled BOXAHOLIC, Boxaholic. My avatar is black and red, and it says Boxaholic on it. So that's my channel. It has about 200 subscribers, so please click over, subscribe to that. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all for coming through and supporting, man. It's been a great live stream. I do have to go to the gym. I will try to go live tomorrow. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. Thank you all, Teach, LaJessica, Caesar, Jamal, Uncle Shelton, JB, Bud gonna stop Spence, hands down, man down, D Nice, Backyard Prophet, all of y'all, man. Everybody, whoever I may have missed, you know, Samaj, Jay Jackson, Truly Israel, all of y'all, man. Khaled, all of y'all, man. Salute to everybody, man. And we out.
James still manages to track it down. James on the drive.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
Phoenix has the foul. And a pinnacle foul. Throws it down. And a foul. Benavidez control his emotions in what's been a very emotional week.
It's knuckles. Oh! Charlo just dropped Lubin. Charlo has just vanquished Erickson Lubin.
And I killed him for the bread.
I'm pound for pound.